What's up, everybody? It's the Uncanny Omar.
And Astonishing Melanie.
And together we are...
Omni!
I failed at Fusion. Thank you so much for joining us for this weekly Q&A where we talk about comics. Anything goes. Anything goes. I'm still waking up.
Almost anything goes.
Still waking up from...
Almost anything. Or anything goes was last night, right? With you asking me anything.
Yeah, I'm still waking up from that, but I had to be here with you all. I mean, what would be a Saturday without this?
Hi, Kyle.
What's up,
They're
Kyle?
saying you're late. It's 11:01.
Who's late?
You.
I'm late. Why am I? I'm not late. I'm literally on time.
Yeah, Sailor Moon represent, because she is my hero. Loving everybody. Oh, she's such an inspiration. Yeah, how's that corn dog?
Oh,
I ate one just like a minute ago.
no.
It's a pancake sausage thing.
No. Hello from UK, guys. So happy to see both of you, and so happy you're here, Ileana. Omar, did you eat your corn dog? Why's everybody asking me about that? No. Omar's on time, people. Thank you, Kenny, for having my back. There's my boy, Varhan. Peace and love from Malaysia, Lord Omar,
Valentine's.
Lady Melanie. It's Sunday morning here, so happy Valentine's Day to you, and happy Valentine's Day to you.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're gonna do an episode together of like our favorite romantic graphic novels, top 10 favorite romantic graphic novels. So it'll be fun.
I wanted to add in friendships, but he said, well, we could do a whole nother show on that. So
Bromance between Wolverine and Nightcrawler.
And Blue Beetle and Booster Gold.
Oh, yeah. Look, we're giving it away.
Yes, I did eat, but I'm still hungry. I'll probably go eat again.
-5 in the frozen Midwest. I'm so sorry, Mars Eclipse. Oh, man. What's up, buddy? Joachim Comic Center, who has a great YouTube channel. Hello from a tired Swede that is trying to keep up with near mid-condition videos. I can't keep up with myself. Cheers from Italy.
Yeah, that's true.
This is from Gabriel S. No last name, just S.
Yeah, things look like they're frozen for you guys. It's frozen for us too.
Yeah, it's cold over here. Bonjour
Nice.
from the Montreal. I've been there.
Yeah, I have not. I've been to Canada.
I traveled there for work. Stayed at was it a casino? I can't remember. Hello, I love your channel. Well, Uncanny X-Men 3 right off the bat. I love it. Snuck one in on me with the praises. Uncanny X-Men 3 be back in stock. I say there are good chances of the X-Men ones coming back into stock. I mean, Wolverine, by the way, is back in stock. I know, last week I was talking about how we had a small stock. This is the last stock of it, so for those interested in Wolverine Omnibus Volume 1, this will be the last stock. By the way, this latest printing, I've seen pictures of all three. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'll pull it up. I'm going to send it to myself. So I saw pictures of all three of the spines, and this to me looks like the best version of Wolverine. And they even added a new picture to the direct market. It's the cover of, what is that, Wolverine #2? So oh man, this is the hard way to do this, but I'm going to still do it.
James is asking if I feel better. Yes, thank you. Although I am hungry. So thanks. And Luke said, Davey said, like Berserk, right? The opening's so romantic.
Wait, which one? Put your glasses on?
Probably the first chapter.
Oh, that was romance.
On Patreon, I posted about I'll show you guys an article I found that I wrote like 2004, and somebody mentioned like Berserk. He's in love. It's the most romantic. He's in love with revenge.
That's true.
That's perfect.
Hi, Omar. Hi, Melanie from the UK. How are you? Both of us. I'm doing well. A little tired from last night, but that's okay. I went to see the romance between Aurora and Betsy.
Who's Betsy?
Betsy Braddock.
Who's Betsy
Used to be Psylocke.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Now Captain Britain. Now Psylocke is Quanon, but it used to be the same person. Comics. Happy Saturday to you, Jesse. You're looking beautiful this morning, Melanie. Thanks. Love the shirt, Omar. Thank you so much, Ox Meat Pete. I really appreciate that. What's up, Matt Miranda? Omar coming. That's my buddy, Matt Miranda. Wait. We got somebody from Puerto Rico in here. Where's it at? I can't find it. If I had space, if I had the space, you'd be welcome, Melanie. Just Melanie.
Thanks.
Wait, not me.
To get away from the cold.
Have you completed the Magic Knight Ray Earth on the Saturn? Yes.
Thank you for the
And thank you for the super chat. I did that back in, oh my gosh. Let me tell you something.
Back in 95.
I bought the Sega Saturn because of that game. It was the last game to come out on the Sega Saturn. Working Designs really gave us, like, just blessed us with Magic Knight Ray Earth. They didn't have to, but they finally released it, and it was the last game to come out in 1998, 1999, I think. Since Lent starts this week, who is your favorite Catholic superhero? Nightcrawler.
Thank you, Mike Irish.
And thank you for that. Or Hitman.
Is he the only one?
Hitman.
Oh, okay.
No, there's several. But thank you for the super chat. And
thanks for the reminder that Lent starts. Right?
I knew Lent started.
Okay.
Ash Wednesday.
You haven't said anything about it.
I just haven't decided what to give up yet. Not beer. I did that one year. Remember, that was miserable.
Not anything regarding the channel.
Not anything regarding the channel. Is the death of Captain America Omnibus going to be $75? That's what I saw. That's what I saw on the solicitations. So
save the titty rubs for Patreon, Melanie.
Oh, mine. Okay. I was like, what?
Yes, because
that's OnlyFans. Chevy Chase in the house. Is he? Oh, yes, he is. Is that from Fletch? Looks like that's from Fletch. I love that movie.
Hello, Idiot Savant. Yo, what up, Omar and Melanie? Can't stay long, but I just want to pop in and say, what's up?
Well, I'm glad you're here for now. Thanks, man. Good morning from the snowy West Virginia. This is from Fraser Trotter.
Yeah. If I sing a They Might Be Giants song, it won't get demonetized.
Because nobody cares. Did you guys find the Super Bowl boring, or is that just me? I don't
watch it.
I didn't even watch the Super Bowl, I'll be honest. What's
a Super Bowl? A cereal? That's an Alf joke. Where's my puppet?
Stop it. So no, I did not. I watched the commercials. Honestly, the only times I go to Super Bowl parties are to go to parties and drink and eat snacks and talk to my friends and watch the commercials, really.
Well, even before the pandemic, we didn't go like the year before, right? I don't know.
No, go to...
Is Catwoman, Catholic...
Where's Michael Edmonds? Somebody's taking his material. What's up, JT? How you doing, buddy? I got an email to send you, by the way. I found out a couple of things. It's in my pocket. Hold on, let me see.
That sounds
no, it's
questionable. It's sus.
I just want to make sure
I found out a couple of things.
No, I found out about shipping.
Get that thing I sent you.
Okay, I just finished reading A Walk Through Hell this week. All I can say is maybe Garth Ennis isn't for me. Maybe not. You're right, because he isn't for everybody. There's a lot of people that can't read Preacher. There's a lot of people that can't read The Boys. There's a lot of people that can't read what's the other one he did? Crossed. He's not for everybody. But the one book I will tell you to read, maybe you may like, is Punisher. Welcome Back, Frank. It's Marvel Knights. It's not edgy. It's not over the top violence. It's just a really good story, and it reintroduces a lot of people to the character of Frank Castle. So check that one out if you haven't read it.
Cedric said you'd be welcome to. I used so much from many amazing reads this last year. Just read I Kill Giants and cried at the end.
Yeah.
This was fantastic. Thank you for the recommendation.
Always remember, you're stronger than you think, man. I love that book.
Thank you for the super chat. Another one. Keep up the great work. Plus, stay safe. Love from Ruth in Wales.
You're in Wales. All these people. I swear, I'm going to do a Omar tour, and everybody better let me in their house. I'm just going to come. Surprise. I'm here. Remember when you popped up on my Saturday live chat? You said I'd be welcome? Well, I'm cashing that in right now. Can I see this for a second? I just want to make sure I download this picture. Well, this is what I was talking about. Okay, now we can come back here. Dipping in. What's up, my buddy, Project Viking? He was with me last night. Well, in the chat last night. He asked me anything. Dipping in. Y'all tickle that like button while you're here. Super Bowl snack spreads are where it's at. Right, man. That's what I miss the most. Do the Marvel Knight books take place in the 616? Yes. And honestly, Punisher Max, you could say maybe not. Take place in the 616. It's really up to you, but definitely the Marvel Knights book do take place in the 616. Everyone, lock your doors and turn off the lights. Omar's coming. What? That makes me sound like I'm some kind of weird predator or something. I was just coming to stay at your house, man, to like hang out and go to conventions together. I think half the viewers here are from the UK. We do have a lot of viewers from the UK, Europe, Australia. There's a few. There's some in Asia. I love this. This is why I love doing the Saturday. No matter how tired I am, or I reschedule things around this because I love doing this as much as you all like coming in here. Any news yet on David getting that GRU license? That's from Brian, another guy from the UK. No, not yet. I know that Sergio and his partner are both shopping that around, Brian. So I'm pretty sure more than likely it's going to end up at Dark Horse or IDW, but I could be wrong.
Where was Tapsologic came up with another one. Is it Super Bowl a type of haircut? Right.
Maybe that's Michael's other name. That tour will be pretty epic.
It would take 2 years.
Done. Baby, can you take care of the girls for 2 years while I go on this Omar World Tour 2022? I was going to do El Camino, remember, when I had to find myself?
That's 3 months.
Yeah, you wouldn't miss me that much. I'd be doing Saturday chats and you could join in.
I guess after 6 months, I'd miss you.
After 6 months?
No. After a week.
What are the...
How do I pronounce your name?
That... he had a different name. That's not fair.
I will take you to Dracula's castle.
Yes, he lives over there in Transylvania. That's awesome. And not Transylvania University in Kentucky. Kenny, what's up, buddy? When did you first start reading stories about Superman and his supporting cast? For me, my Superman started with literally John Byrne's Man of Steel miniseries. As most of y'all know, I grew up reading X-Men and Marvel comics. That was for me. But Superman literally began during the Crisis. After Crisis, DC made it so much easier to revamp the storyline. There's a good question up at the top, right underneath Kenny's. Right after Crisis, they made it such a good jumping on point for people that weren't familiar with Batman or Superman or Wonder Woman. So I ate all those up, including Hawkman, who is a flippin' mess. But that's when I started, man. John Byrne's Man of Steel. Yeah, if you don't mind. Omar, I found NMC, and this is from Glenn, 2K12. I found NMC in September last year. I never knew what an Omni was. I now have 47 Omnis and 30 on pre-order so far.
Wow.
My man, that's how you do, man. Omar, thank you so much for getting me into Omnis. Much love, brother. Much love back to you. I'm so happy. And as long as you're enjoying them and you're happy with them, that's all that matters.
I had asked, did you get that Planetary Absolute?
I did not. I decided to keep my Omnibus, not because of like what I've heard about the binding or anything. It's just I got to be a little more cautious with my money. Because there are things that people like. I know, like having a YouTube channel also, it makes it difficult, right? Because I know a lot of people want to see a video of me talking about the book, but so I can't get everything. Otherwise, there goes all our money. But for example, I got to make a decision about Superman, the Grant Morrison run. I'm like, well, I don't particularly love that storyline, but I know a lot of people want to see it and are excited for it, so I may have to get it. Things like that. So decisions have to be made. But I didn't get that one. That was $150. I've heard it's a beautiful book, and I've heard mixed things. Like I've heard there's no binding issue, and then some people have said there's binding issues. I myself don't have one, so I can't really say. Uruguay, hermano, sos bienvenido cuando quieras. Hey, he said, I'm going to go party with him in Uruguay. You can stay home with the kids. That's what that says.
It does not say that.
Oh, looks like somebody can read Spanish.
Basically, you're welcome whenever you want.
Thank you. That's awesome. I will remind you this.
Just read Animal Man by Morrison.
Yes. Oh,
I can read that.
What an awesome buddy. Oh my gosh, the Coyote storyline. And then the ending. Dude, Morrison. Oh man, I love that story. It's wonderful. You would like it.
I do. I just forget.
And the things that happen to Buddy and his family, and then you're like, that's not fair. But then you get to that ending, and you're like, man, worth it. Thank you so much for the super chat. Read the Alex Rider graphic novels. Read it's exclamation. Read the Alex Rider graphic novels when you can.
So I just got my hair dyed like an hour ago. You can see it's dyed my skin. It looks really dark. I got it purple. If there's light, you can see it's purple because that's my favorite color.
I'm gonna dye my hair green. No, purple, like Trunks.
Then we would match. Oh, dang nabbit.
No, it'd be this purple.
Yeah. Oh, wait, there it is. No. Okay,
Omar.
I want to get this, then we'll go back.
Okay.
Hi, Lionheart.
What's up, buddy? How you doing? Omar, ask David if Melanie can do a Marvel Omnibus announcement. Melanie, your hair looks
Oh, well,
nice.
thank you. No, it's fine. That's you, baby. You're gonna
do
the work. You.
got Maddie. There she is.
Hey, Maddie.
Can you hear us? Nope. We can't hear you.
Maybe.
She said, wait 1 second.
Okay. That would be a lot of fun, though.
There's my buddy Vsok. Okay, you guys are beautiful inside out. Much love for India. Thank you for everything you are doing for this channel and for all the subscribers. Thank you for the kind words, man. I really appreciate that. You're on mute, Maddie? Look at her being IT and trying to figure out what's wrong. She's restart. Uh-oh. Her camera.
Let's see. Hey, Omar, I have a lot of books I want to sell. Where can I get those IST shipping boxes for free?
Go to your local comic book shop, if you have a local comic book shop, and ask them to save you boxes on Wednesdays. So they'll get boxes in on Tuesdays. Give them a call on Monday saying, hey, can you save me boxes?
There we go.
You got it?
I did hit mute. Wow.
I told you to hit unmute or restart your computer.
Can you hear me okay? I got the, I have a little, I got a thing. Fancy.
It's coordinated.
Wow,
Yeah.
what the heck is that?
I got one, well, I just got a mic stand.
Oh, okay.
It's the same mic I have, so it's still that like typical gamer girl pink. But
My girl pick. You never struck me as somebody that would have a pink chair and a pink mic.
you know, I'm surprised too.
Maybe the older we get, the more we become like ourselves.
Maybe.
You're
And
gonna
I have a bookshelf now, which I just got into, nothing's on it.
Yeah, that's nice.
But soon I'll have a real background.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, look at that.
Nice.
Look, this looks like your room looks huge just from this angle. Like you got something else going on back there. There's another monitor that's keeping tabs of like the Dow and the.
No, but you can see
Anime.
Elliot's screen because there's magic in the background.
Okay, gotcha.
Aw, thank you. You guys are beautiful inside out. Much love from India. Thank you for everything you are doing for this channel and for all the subscribers. Aw.
Thank you. All right, let's get to some questions.
Josh asked if it's all going to be Star Wars behind me. No. It'll be the usual, like DC ladies, probably.
Yes. What kind of shelves do you use for your what's it called? The like statues? Just out of curiosity.
I have like the skinnier billies from IKEA, and I just make sure there's a lot of space that fits them all. But I moved my Calyx and stuff downstairs, so they'll probably go on the top of those.
Okay. Let me
For the big ones.
that's the way I think Jess has his setup. Hey Omar, thank you, Mr. Tolliver, for the super chat. Your Batman Judge Dredd crossover complete collection is on the way.
Aww.
I've been digging the crap out of Judge Dredd, and I realized that I don't know if they're going to collect Batman in those case files of the Judge Dredd Batman. And I know it's been released here, but there's not been like a re-release of it. So he's saying it's one of his favorite trade paperbacks. Is it Alan Grant that writes that? I've never read it, so I don't know. And like Simon Beasley, I thought was on the cover. Omar, when will Wolverine Omnibus restock reflect on in-stock trades? I don't know. I know Cheap Graphic Novels right now has them. And let me show you really quick something that I thought was really interesting. So, where is it?
You're so organized. Everything's named Image 2021.
Yeah. Don't judge me. Oh no! Is it because it's a? Give me a second. Ask another question. I was going to finds.
Ileana said that she got the complete Red Sonja. Yay!
Awesome.
Again, man, I love that series so much. And I love that book so much. When that cover got announced, a lot of people were not a fan of that like oversized Gail Simone Red Sonja. And honestly, it looks really nice in person.
That's really weird. Adobe Photoshop just said.
Wait.
It is
Actually,
not,
I can figure that out.
Okay.
Can you get my Mac upstairs?
So I will. It said it's not the right type of document. That was in English instead of like technical speak, right? It's not the right type of document. All right.
Tina's good. I thought about texting her to see if she joined today, but I think she's been overworked. She's been like working a ton lately. They texted me last night and they were at the office like at 8.
Sadly, she's having to do work that she shouldn't be doing because I don't know if they refuse to pay or what's going on. Hola, Omar, viva Peru, carajo. Thank you. I love saying that. My wife always says I get excited when I see that. Maddie, your hair looks great as well.
Tim.
You were complimenting my hair earlier.
Thanks.
Will purple-haired Melanie switch bodies with an Asian woman for 25 plus years?
Oh.
Okay, first of all, that's a horrible red
Well, if I get powers, though, that's awesome. Sure.
Dude, wait a minute. Yes, that would be awesome. It's still the same woman. It's still the same woman, though.
Wow.
This feels like a weird race thing that we shouldn't go down.
Stop.
We're talking about Psylocke.
In another body. Okay.
No. You
That's exactly what you said.
No. Damn it. No. Oops. Nocturne, thanks. I'll be on the couch
That
tonight.
boy Steve, curious. What's everyone been reading lately? What's everyone looking forward to buying?
So much reading.
I've been reading Why the Last Man.
Nice.
And it's a little different from what I remember in terms of I don't remember York being so mature, which is fine. I like him. I just don't remember that. And it is a page turner, but I'm kind of like, it's just like something happens, it's thrown at them. Something happens, it's thrown at them. And I didn't remember that either. But it's lots of fun. It's not necessarily that deep, right? It's lots of fun. And I'm reading Power Girl. Wait, which one is that? A New Start?
Yeah, that's the Jeff Johns and Amanda Connor book.
No, not Jeff Johns.
Oh, Jimmy Palmiante?
They're not married. She's not married to Jeff Johns.
Oh, but Jeff Johns wrote that one, I thought.
No, it was somebody else he worked with. It's upstairs.
Okay.
Because we're going to interview them Monday.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. So it's going to be...
Is it live?
Yes. It's a
Monday at 6.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I've never read any. I never read Harley Quinn or anything by them.
Yeah.
So I gotta read something by them before we interview them. Have you read Harley Quinn?
Actually, I haven't read that run. Like, I've read a lot of newer Harley Quinn, and I think like I put it off for a long time. And I think that's like, I think a lot of geek girls understand probably where they're like, okay, everyone likes her, so I can't. That sort of just like internalized.
Oh, you're so hipster.
No, but I was growing up. I mean, like I was growing up.
I get it.
It's true.
You feel like that about Sailor Moon, though. Everybody loves Sailor Moon.
No.
That's different.
You should love Sailor Moon.
Yeah. But like Harley Quinn, I felt like that was like, I think that's the culture, the geek culture where like people like, oh, only fake fans like her, guys and girls alike. And so it creates this culture of it, right? So I was like, okay, no, I'm not going to read her. I totally don't feel that way now. I've read a lot of Harley Quinn, and I will continue to read a lot of Harley Quinn, but I haven't read that one yet.
That's good. No, I understand what you mean.
I think a lot of people are like that with Deadpool. Like, I'm not going to read
I was absolutely that way, but that's because of conventions. Because so many Deadpools were there, and they're so obnoxious. And then I saw the movie, and I was like, what have I been doing with my life?
That is obnoxious. He's just staying in character. All right.
No. They're using it to be obnoxious.
Leslie Ann Sales. Hi, Omar. All right, hi, guys. Omar, any more Spidey announcements? Yes. And that's all I can say for right now. But I think it's going to make a lot of people happy. Hey, guys. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, guys. Just recently started watching your videos. I have to say, watching your showcase, all the comic books, made me spend way too much on getting them for myself. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
We understand.
And I'm with you. I know all too well.
Mad Boy 52 is excited for when we show his fan art at noon. He made Near Mint Man.
Wait, who's this?
Mad Boy 52.
We have his art?
Do I need to go through the email and organize it? Okay.
Oh, please do.
I'll get it ready.
All right, you get it right. Okay, so everybody that's asking me about the Wolverine restock. So this is the picture I have. On the left-hand side, from left to right, you have the original. I'm sorry, not the original, but the flat spine. And then you have the first curve restock that came out in October. So this one here on the left-hand side, that's the one that originally came out in March. Before the pandemic, everybody freaked out. It had a flat spine. They're like, what are we doing? Marvel's screwing us over. And then it went out of print. And then everybody's like, I still need it. Now, this one here in the middle is the one that was restocked in October. The one on the right is the new restock that literally came out last week. And to me, has the better spine because it looks like it's a little more curved. It looks like it's got thicker paper. And this is me just basing it on the picture, of course. It just looks like the best of the bunch. The graphic is sized and proportioned better. So for those of you that held out or couldn't find it, there you go. The Wolverine on the right-hand side is the newest stock. So good luck, good journey. Trying to get it for those that wanted it.
Real quick, JT had a question about how good is Far Sector. I love N.K. Jemison's novels, especially the Broken Earth trilogy. Far Sector is phenomenal. Everyone should read Far Sector.
I can't wait for that collection.
Absolutely, that's what DC should be. I mean, like, it just felt like a nice breath of fresh air to DC lately. And plus, if you're looking for really great stories that are more like Afro-futuristic, that show like really cool cultures that have a lot of like Black people in ways that probably they're not usually portrayed. So cool, so good.
Hi, gang. Can you tell David no?
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. Like, was he asking?
Like, no,
is he in the chat?
Like,
what's up, Joe? How you doing?
I love Joe, you guys.
Oh, he's so good. He's such a good guy.
best.
Everybody's a good person. Is it a reprint of Spider-Girl Complete Collection Volume 1? Because I didn't know you needed that, man. Hey, I did send David a list of books with my suggestions to complete collections because, we're getting a complete collection reprint of Loki. So they're going to start doing that. Maddie and Melanie, have you decided when you are doing an episode of Old Reader, New Reader on... Oh, what the hell? Way to super chat us.
Thank you for the super chat, Neil.
It'll happen eventually. But I want Melanie on soon to do something else together. Whenever she feels like doing.
Sounds good. Yeah.
If you'd like to. It's like me being like, give you like a note, be like, will you join me for a show? Yes. Check yes or no.
No, sure.
Omar,
maybe like next month or something like that.
Here's an excellent question from Sir Leonard Nimoy's music career. Omar, could any Spidey announcement be about Epic Collections, perhaps? Yes. Curtis and I will be doing those together here when I have the list finalized of all the reprints and the complete list from David. But I've seen the list, and there is Spider-Man in there. If it's the one you want, I don't know, but it's definitely in there. Omar, Spider-Man announcement, is that the current run? I can't give you a hint, man! Roberto Rodriguez, as much as I love saying your name. Hi, Omar, Melanie, and Maddie. Peace and love.
Buggy Dash.
This guy's been with us for years.
I know, I love Buggy Dash. James S. Maddie, did you see the CW announce that they are not moving ahead with its previously announced Wonder Girl series based on Future State Wonder Woman? No. James, I did, and I love you. I was really excited for Yara Flor.
Oh. I mailed a drawing to both. We haven't opened up the package.
Because I was looking, I'm like, I can't find it, but we've got Arthur's pictures that I'll.
So at noon we'll open up some. We got a lot of packages in because
last week we didn't have time to go to the post office,
and we're also getting ready to hit our 40K. Hopefully here soon, and we'll be doing a big giveaway. And people are sending us donations.
It's moving along at a good pace, about like 100 subscribers per week.
Something like that. It's good. I like the growth is good. I actually like the flat spine, and that some people do.
I think the look is very nice.
I won't buy the new one. I wonder if the restock I think Sensational She-Hulk did have. There were a couple of books that still had a flat spine, and I think one of them was Morbius. Maybe no, Morbius had a curved one. It's weird. Like I guess they must have had a contract with the specific printer, so. Good morning. Oh, there's my buddy, Graham. Graham, I ain't seen one of your drawings in a while. Good morning, Omar. Do you own the Silver Age Shield trades or the Omni? I do not.
He's too busy reading Silver Age stuff.
Yeah, my man's 12 years. My man's 12 years old and loves reading the Silver Age. I don't. I never got. I've got. All I have is the. What is it? The Steranko is Revolutionary. I have that monster-sized book, which is practically his run on Shield. But I don't have the Omnibus or the trades. I was waiting for them to do epic collections of the trades of Shield. They better look at that. Holy crap! That's 5 exclamation marks. Bruce is serious. They better
More
do
than 3 is a sign of a madman.
That's why I always do
James says the way you like your books. I spies the way you like your female. First of all, let's not call ladies female, but no, all bodies. Okay, all bodies.
James.
Although, the way you like your own, I'd say for me though, the way I like my comic books, the way I like my women or men.
We better copyright that. Thick, boy. Thick. We need to copyright that before somebody else takes it.
I know we need t-shirts or something. I would wear a t-shirt like that.
I am. Next cons, I'm doing that. I've decided my new goal for 2022 is to become an NMC mod. Done. Done. That's your goal. Oh, for 2022, we got a while to go.
Somebody was asking if I read Conan.
Jason Aaron's Conan. You did.
I started it. I forgot it.
Love it.
It wasn't for me because I don't like the character. And then I'm like, well, maybe the original stuff. I have thought about reading the novels.
You should try to read.
Or
boring.
Oh
Red Sonja. Forget Conan.
The same
Sonja. They are. Don't listen to Omar, Melanie.
Does she have more depth than Conan?
Yes, she's great.
Okay. I'm like, that's so much better.
I just read a comic that I think you'd really like. It's called Barbarian Lord by Matt Smith. And it's sort of like a parody-ish of Conan, but it's so fun. You would love it. A lot of Norse mythology. It's really fun.
I love Norse mythology.
Love Barbarian Lord.
Do you remember NaNoWriMo?
Yeah.
National Novel Writing Month? Omar's so sweet. He bought me a laptop so I can write. And I was writing with elements of Norse mythology. And I was pregnant and I quit. Because I felt so bad.
I couldn't return the laptop. So I was just like, well, you got a new laptop. Really? Road to 40K. A little something to help with shipping.
Wow. Thank you, Adam.
And Adam is donating a book
thanks
to the giveaway. And we've been talking. So thank you so much, Adam. That is really kind. This channel is severely underrated. You are on your way to becoming a mod, by the way. You deserve to be on 500,000 for all you do for the community and newbies like me. You're so welcome.
I feel like both sides of the issue of in terms of course we want growth and need growth, right? But at the same time, right now I'm trying to appreciate it's really nice because we really get to know you guys.
I'm still able to back
if
to
we
comments.
shot up quick, then we wouldn't get to know you all. So it's it's good right now. And of course, because it's a monetary source at your job, it does need to grow.
Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about. We keep peace growing. Go ahead and share this video. Get your granny, your aunties.
How about I'm just saying to enjoy this at the moment.
I'm just kidding.
No, it's nice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at these questions. Omar, between 0 to 100%, how possible is it that we will have a Fall of Mutants Omnibus by end of year? We can't get greedy, man. We already got Inferno, plus the Companion, plus Inferno Prologue, and I'm not done with X-Men yet. We do have something in the 4th quarter, but I don't know about Fall of the Mutants.
Oh, man.
Make that happen.
Sweet Pete asked, Mag, do you see the newly announced Prime 1 Rebirth Wonder Woman statue? Wow, I know.
Is that the one that was, what's his name's art?
It's the one that's when I see the statue, it's the Rebirth Wonder Woman art. That's the one I think about. So it's beautiful.
They're making a statue of Art Germ's Wonder Woman.
I think that's the one.
Oh my God, it's beautiful. Yes,
it is amazing. I'm gonna have to now that I've moved and I've got a promotion. Can I just funnel that money to statues?
Treat yourself.
Hey, Lydia's friend. Her mom's watching. Hi, Crystal.
Hi.
Okay. Hi, Crystal.
Make sure you're appropriate.
I want NMC to be popular as hell, but I still want my Q&As answered.
Right?
You know the best way to get your Q&As answered? Mail me a letter. I love getting letters. Maddie, did you finish reading? Oh,
no.
yeah.
So we failed the challenge of reading all 1,000 chapters in a month. So instead, we're for the rest of like until we're caught up, which I've already read it, but like this reread, doing an arc at a time. So we'll just like this month is Water 7. Next month will be.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. That way we can really enjoy it because Kristen's really enjoying it.
Okay.
Again,
this was a good question because it's a segue to you to talk about. Here we go. So I can't remember. Do any of you read Star Wars comics? I don't know where to start. Also Marvel.
I do.
Yeah.
I read now I do.
Now you do.
I've been catching up, but I'm reading like the newer stuff that's coming out now. Like I have a pull list. But like I read Jason Aaron Star Wars and Dr. Aphra. I still have to read like Vader. As far as where to start with Marvel, I feel like for my recommendation as a newer reader, what worked best for me is just start with one character and branching off on that, because I feel like once you read one character and you're going to meet there's always going to be other characters from Marvel in there that you're going to meet. And so to me, I'm like, you choose one character, and if you like them and you see some other characters in that book that you like, then go to their book. And it's just sort of like a web. Eventually you just kind of branch out in a way that you're going to know everybody.
I love the fact that we're not omitting the Star Wars Legends stories, which is not canon, but some of the best Star Wars comics out there were the Dark Horse comics. And I'm not saying the Marvel ones are bad, but the Old Republic, the Omnibus that's coming out, that stuff is freaking awesome. The Clone Wars, that stuff is awesome. And my favorite of all time is the Dark Empire saga, which I'm keeping. I will always keep that hardcover until Marvel decides to release that in some kind of oversized format. But I could not, for the life of me, get into the original Marvel years Star Wars. It was a like the 4-issue miniseries was a retelling of A New Hope, and then it expanded from that. And then keep in mind, this is as the movies were coming out. So by the time Return, I had no idea where the plot was going to go with Return of the Jedi. So a lot of it, Archie Goodwin and all these writers were making up on the spot. So now once we get to Return of the Jedi, you see where they're like, oh, we need to shoehorn this thing in here. But I really enjoy Jason Aaron's take, because that takes place after A New Hope. We have all this lore and mythology that Star Wars has had in the books that he could borrow from, as well as the original Marvel series. There's characters from the original Marvel series that show up in the new series. And I think that's a pretty good spot.
Yeah, it's super accessible.
Like the movies.
It's super accessible. And like there's been some hints still that like Star Wars is gonna like bring in some of the Knights of the Old Republic stuff, potentially, like a new game. There's been some like rumors on the web. So I'm hoping that there's no reason not to make Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic canon. Like there's no reason not to bring it back.
Web. It's like you got spider fingers on the web. Get out.
What is this web you speak of?
I'm a very like physical explainer.
Yeah.
Oh, why do I keep hitting this? I'm sorry, Brian.
I was going to tell JT that how many times have you heard the kids in your class go, I started it? None, because if they're going to read it, they're going to read it. But the assignment, if not, they don't start it. See that? You guys are talking about my accent. I did? I didn't even realize. Oh, because when I yell, when I get aggravated.
Oh, yeah.
I started.
Dude, her country accent comes out and she confuses the crap out of me.
Project Viking.
Yep.
Omar agrees. I'm sure lots of others about Robert E. Howard novels with Conan stories. You know what? I just remembered my father, who passed away in 2013, liked those novels. Yeah. So I'm going to read it for him.
Conan was a manly dude. And, I mean, Robert E. Howard lost his mind, but in the end, it's kind of sad what happened to him. But when you read it, knowing the things that happen in Robert E. Howard's personal life, it's a takes a whole new meaning, like especially the later short stories. Hey, Omar, do you think they'll
Thank you, John Carlos.
Thank you, brother. Do you think they'll reprint Avengers World complete collection? Great job as always. P.S. Embrace the Alf. I love the inside jokes of this community. I haven't heard about that one, and honestly, most of the things that I've seen, most of the things that I've noticed, and just talking to Marvel, it has been, if there's a new series or if the property is going to be made into a TV show or a movie, that's when these things usually come out. Avengers World, while it's necessary to truly enjoy Hickman's Avengers, which I didn't read until after I read Avengers the second time around, I don't know if it fits into anything. We don't have a new Avengers movie. We don't have Jonathan Hickman writing Avengers. So it might be a while. The reason we have a Loki complete collection reprint is basically because we're having a TV show, and that's the reason why we're having that. So these TV shows and movies do sometimes help these books get reprinted or have a new collection. So that does happen. And I know people are going to bring up Black Panther, but I guarantee Black Panther 2 comes out, we're going to get 2 Omnis.
John Wilson, thank you. And
Thank you. He knew.
I didn't even read that until now. What the heck? Okay. Absolutely. I promise you. Is David listening? I need to text David. That when we get a Black Panther 2 announcement, we're going to get the classic Don Kramer. This is me talking again. And then and I'm still thinking they're going to go with the Reggie Hudlin run, which is more accessible, like completely. I agree. But to me, I love the Christopher Priest run more because holy crap, that takes a while to get going. But when you realize what he's doing and the world building that he's doing, it's an amazing story. But I think Reggie Hudlin's a lot more fun. Like, it's easy to get to know the character. Just bam, bam, action after issue, and it doesn't stop. So I think that run, maybe Ta-Nehisi Coates, but his run isn't finished yet. So
I want to answer Saito's question, if that's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Maddie, did you enjoy the first High Republic novel? I'm eyeing it as my first Star Wars Expanded Universe read. I like Soul's comic work, so I thought it might be a good starting point. Thoughts? I really liked it. It's my first Star Wars novel I've ever read.
Oh, wow.
And I went on to read all the rest of the High Republic stuff. So, like, I'm halfway through Claudia Gray's new book that came out. And everyone really loves her stuff for Star Wars a lot. But yeah, I really, really liked it. I thought it was really fun. I think it's very human. And it gave a really cool look at the Jedi that I wasn't expecting. I super recommend it. But if you do it, there's a lot of characters in there. So also look up all the art for them so you'll remember who they are. Or maybe you'll be fine. But for me, I don't remember who anybody is. It's really hard. So I bought the picture book so I would know.
That's a good idea.
It was really helpful.
Pip, pip, action is my Valentine's Day routine.
Okay.
Where are you going, JT?
Shit.
Priest over Hudlin for me. Yeah, I mean, I can see why people really appreciate Hudlin. And Hudlin's written some awesome stuff. And Hudlin has also written, I mean, he was president of BET. He was the guy that gave us House Party 1, 2, and did he do 3? I can't remember if he did 3. He's written movies, and for him to come and write a Marvel comic, a lot of people were like, spectacle. Like there's no way this guy's going to be any good. He's the guy that wrote House Party. What does he know about Black Panther? And he wrote a solid run. And I mean, the only thing I didn't like was the whole Storm Black Panther thing, but whatever. Forging Storm for life, baby. Hey, Omar, do you think Spider-Man will continue in Masterworks? Absolutely. I recently got the Essentials and would like the, yes. It's, the Masterworks move at a slower pace than the Omnibus. Omnibus editions come out and, every 2 years or so. Sometimes it's every 6 years between volumes of Masterworks. The people that collect Masterworks, God bless you all. You all are patient and you're all wonderful people. Most of y'all.
Nice.
They know that collect these books because, man, I sold mine about 6 years ago and I haven't looked back. Part of me wants to get Dazzler and part of me wants to keep Spider-Woman, but I'm like, no, if I keep these two, I'm stupid. I'm going to go get some more. Man, I can't do that.
Not sure, a good question. Omni and Malleot. What are y'all doing for Valentine's Day?
I better get flowers. I'll tell you that much.
I'm going to go get some flowers.
something different than roses this year, please.
Baby, what the? Okay.
Thank you.
Let me.
Dudes, like when dudes and dudettes, when we were engaged.
Yeah.
I swear, I told you ahead of time exactly what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, no, you didn't. I wanted you to propose underneath the silver tree sign in Gatlinburg. Where I first wanted you to kiss me.
Uh-huh.
And then he did, and it was wonderful. My favorite Christmas song was being piped through the speakers, and we were alone. We did a timeshare meeting that morning. It was horrible and hilarious.
That timeshare meeting really dates this.
I told you that idea.
No, that was my idea from the get-go, and I'm sure this is why people come to the Saturdays Q&A to find out what Melanie's engagement plan was.
Well, then that's romantic, because then we both had the same idea.
There we go. Then I'm a romantic dude. Happy Valentine's Day.
Wow, that's the answer. What about you, Maddie?
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, my wife's calling me out for planning our engagement when I'm the one that freaking planned. Go ahead, Maddie. What did you all do?
I think we're going to play board games. And there's a movie on Amazon Prime that looks funny called Psycho Goreman that looks like 80s-ish. Goreman.
Wow.
We're going to watch that. That's it.
That's what's up. Yes, somebody said, haha, that timeshare to get that free lodging. You damn right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I argued for another gift card because I was so mad because they kept us over for an extra 3 minutes. We were like, we're bouncing.
And remember the lady, she was like, well, then why are you here? And I said, to get the free
lodging.
She was like,
do people come to do these things to actually pay for a timeshare?
oh, and he got mad at you because you weren't paying attention. He's like, no, Omar, the answer is wood.
They don't know us. We don't get got. We get.
Y'all are so cute.
All right, let's see. Omar, have you read Luther Strode? How good is it? It's freaking awesome and completely out of print. The hardcover is. You can get the 3 trades, I think. But that's the first time I saw what's his name's artwork, Trad. What's his first name? Justin Trad. His artwork is phenomenal. The story is over the top. It reminds me of like Baki the Grappler, like old school anime like that. It's violence. Like, I mean, that's the guy's power. Like, he can just beat the crap out of people. There's so much blood and gore. I love it. It's freaking phenomenal. The story doesn't make that much sense, but whatever. It gets a pass because it's a fun book. Omar, Iron Man Silver Age Omnibus reprint has been over 10 years. Someone's keeping tabs. Yes, but I think I've said it before on the channel. Those Silver Age books took a long time to sell out. And I mean a long time, even on liquidation. And for those of you that don't know what liquidation is when Diamond says, we need to get these books out of our warehouse. And Marvel's like, yes, no more. We're not printing any of these books. They're not moving. Get them out of there. So they discount the books, tell the retailers, and that's why you're able to see some books like that at conventions for like 30. Well, you used to. Damn, have times changed. Because back then, during conventions, you could see those books for like $30, $20, $27, $25. Iron Man Volume 1 that had 3 covers. That was the very first omnibus that I remember having 3 covers, as well as Incredible Hulk. Those went in liquidation, and I just haven't really. I don't think. I think they will eventually, just based on how well they're testing the waters with some of these other Silver Age books, like the Spiderman reprints and the X-Men reprints. But we'll get there. Man, you walked away, baby, and this camera autofocused like so weird. Like it went really light when you walked away because it has a color balance. Oh, sorry, this is technical. See,
so Kenneth has asked this question a couple times, but Omar, Maddie, quick question: do you think DC will release a new Supergirl ongoing comic series? I hope one comes out before CW Supergirl ends with season 6. I have no idea, honestly. I feel like a lot of people don't know how to write or what to do with her, so she doesn't get a lot of love with ongoing series. So it's anybody's guess.
Supergirl's Peter David, man. That's all I have to say. Supergirl Peter David. Okay.
I just want Marco Tamaki to write some more, because Supergirl being super, I'm still not over how good it was.
That was good. But
it should be ongoing. It's so good.
It's always been about Peter David's Supergirl. I love that run. But then again, it wasn't really Supergirl. It was well, Never mind. I'm not
Yeah,
going to
yeah, that's a whole wormhole.
Hello, guys. This is my first time catching you guys live. This is from Fernando Allen. Just recently discovered the channel. I've been enjoying it a lot while I'm here. Do you know anything about Quest for Magic reprint? You're talking about the complete collection, Quest for Magic? No, but that was on my list of books that I sent David that are completely out of print and go for ridiculous amounts of money. Yeah, it's crazy. Everybody, that only gets Omnibus, see how well how much these Omnibus go for in the third-party market. But for a lot of us that also get trade paperbacks and complete collections and epic collections, holy crap, some of these books. You look up Scarlet Witch is out of print right now, the book that just literally came out. James Robinson's amazing Scarlet Witch run. And it's already out of print at Diamond, and people are taking advantage of that and selling it. Amazon hasn't even shipped its orders yet, so hopefully all those orders will be honored. My wife's doing a bunch of work over there.
We really should open before the show. We never have time,
Saw a Silver Age Iron Man Omnibus in 2019 for $400. $400. I mean, look at the Thor Silver Age prices for the first Omnibus. It's insane.
Oh no, Amazon canceled Eclipse's order for Scarlet Witch.
Oh, that's not good.
That's so sad. It's rough out here for collectors,
if that keeps happening, let me know, and I'll be happy to let David know that, hey, this went really quick. Maybe because of the show. Maybe you guys can print one. Maybe you can make it an oversized hardcover. Look at this question. Is New Warriors any good? Thinking about the Omnibus and whether I'll be removing the wrap on it. New Warriors was one of my favorite comic books growing up. I loved it. A lot of it probably had to do with my age. I was in the 7th, 8th grade and sophomore year in high school when it was coming out. But Fabian Nicieza, the way that he wrote kids was so believable. And the adults, even going back and reading it, also believable. Like, I think while they're, a lot of people see the cover and they're like, oh my gosh, this guy has like an armor on and he's on a skateboard and he's thrashing because his name is Night Thrasher. Ridiculous. Man, you ever looked at? I mean, I guess I feel the same way about me making fun of like Matter Eater Lad or Adam Wolf in Legion of Superheroes. Unless you read it, like, you're missing out. I'm serious. New Warriors to me was like the 90s version of what I got out of the 80s from Marv Wolfman's New Teen Titans or Chris Claremont's X-Men. It was that good to me. The characters were so believable. There's a lot of adult elements that happen there too as the characters grow, like the whole Firestar and Marvel Boy thing. Speedball, who's just a goofball, but he's multi-layered. He was a character that was created by Steve Ditko, long forgotten, and then they were like, we'll throw him on this team. It was a forced team of teenage superheroes, and Marvel really never cashed in on that idea, while DC always had like the sidekicks and partners to carry on the legacy. Mm-hmm. Marvel really never did that, with the exception of New Warriors. And now everybody thinks of New Warriors, they think of that horrible Civil War interpretation of the New Warriors. I'm like, that's hashtag not my New Warriors. But anyway, 100% go read it, man.
Project Viking asked, how would you rank Teen Titans, New Warriors, and New Mutants?
Is that New Teen Titans by Marv Wolfman? Because that would probably be, that would be first. And then New Warriors, and then New Mutants. And I love New Mutants, but that shows you how much I love New Warriors. Great. Oh my gosh, Rebel by Design. I so hope so. That's what I voted for. Did Tempo win the X vote, or do we have to wait to find out? Think she was up there. Who else was up there that was high? I know a lot of people want.
Last time I checked, it was oh gosh, what's her name? She was also in a show, which is why people were voting for her.
Polaris?
Yeah.
See, I don't think that's a good idea because Polaris, Leah Williams has been killing the character, and I mean in a good way, nailing the character of Polaris in X Factor. She's done an amazing job. Polaris hasn't been written this well in a long time.
Well, and she was tweeting about it too. She's like, guys, no, like, please.
Yeah, don't take her away. Dang it. Polaris was winning by much. I voted for Tempo because I love that character. Very underrated.
And Freddie was shouting out, talk about teen groups now, talk about how good Champions is.
Yes.
How he sadly took the e-viewing out but not canceled again.
Okay, wait. Okay, so there was a series by Mark Waid So this is the follow-up series. I've been told by who was it? It was my buddy Trigonosis. Trigonosis went out when we were reviewing Ironheart. He was like, "Really? It's that good?" I'm like, "Dude, you need to read it because you're a new Warriors guy, and you're gonna love what she did with the characters." And sure enough, he was like, "Dude, it was awesome. It was so awesome that I went to read Champions. You need to read Champions now, Omar." And I haven't read Champions. I'm waiting for the first.
I need to. I only haven't done it because of my weird thing about preferring one Nova over the other Nova, so I just haven't read it, which is bad. That's so shitty.
No, it's okay. I mean, I get it. I hold grudges like that too.
I love my Nova. It's so hard for me to accept another one.
I didn't like the Ken for the longest time, and it wasn't until All New Wolverine that I liked the Ken. Because, oh man.
We have a super chat. Hi, Omar. Have you heard about any issues with Blade of the Immortal Deluxe Volume 2? My local comic store canceled my order because of licensing issues. Wow.
No, but I did get my contact with my Dark Horse people, and I do have some bad news about some things and some good news about other things. So no, but Blade of the Immortal, actually some people have already gotten their copies early from Amazon. I haven't gotten my copy yet. Actually, I need to email somebody about that. So that should be okay. There's no licensing issues that I know of. What I did hear, sadly, is that Dark Horse and nobody in the US holds the rights to Oh My Goddess anymore. So meaning they're not going to finish the omnibus editions for all those that have been collecting those, meaning that the freaking tankobons, the small ones, are going to be hard to find. I love that. It's like one of my top 20 favorite manga, and I hate that. And she was upset about it too. She was like, "We will be so happy to have it back, but right now we don't have it." There are no plans. This is another sad thing, but we'll see. There are no more plans for any more deluxe editions this year from Dark Horse. Not Berserk, not Hellsing or Blade of the Immortal. Those are already planned. We're going to get further volumes of that, but there are no new deluxe editions as far as manga from Dark Horse this year. She said that could change in the fourth quarter, but looking at it right now, because I
saw a corpse delivery service.
Well,
Please, dear God.
I mentioned Gons, I mentioned Domu, I mentioned, all these books that were going to be on my list that I was going to make. And the good news, though, Hellboys are all going back to print. So the Hellboy library editions, for those people that have been asking me, those are going back to print and should be back here in April sometime is what she was telling me. So there you go. At least we got some good news out of that. Bad news for the manga front. Good news for the Hellboy people.
Another super chat.
Yeah, let's do that. And then artwork and the packages.
Yeah. I love the stream last night, guys. Question. After X... Oh, thank you. Keith. Question. After X-Men Disassembled, how much material is left to catch up to Hoxpox? Age of X-Man, which was a spin-off of issue number 10. That whole... There's 5-6 series in Alpha and Omega. So that big bunch, and then you have the Wolverine and Cyclops stories with an annual. So honestly, all of that could be put into an oversized hardcover. That's all they need. Not very much, not a lot.
Okay.
So now we have we do have a PO box where you wonderful people have mailed us some stuff. Like if you want to donate something to our giveaway that we'll be doing when we reach 40,000, this is the best way to send it to us. Artwork.
Write a letter.
Write a letter to me with your question. I'll write you one back.
So yeah, there's the PO box, and also sending email. Send your fan art. Not necessarily fan art, just artwork at nearmidcon@gmail.com. So we have authors pictures we're going to show, and where are they? Brand.
What'd you do?
No, it just
I got it. So this
Arthur is 12?
is 12 years old, and let me remove this really quick.
Yeah.
So he's 12 years old, and he sends us his art. He lives in Australia, but he sends his artwork this way because shipping is so expensive. And I understand. I've shipped giveaways to Australia that are not cheap at all.
That's a cool take on Joker's eyes.
I like the teeth down here. That's nice. I like the Batman.
Yeah, you said doing a different style. Good for you.
Yeah, it's interesting. This is the Batman. The character designs were drawn by Jeff Matsuda. And Jeff Matsuda was a comic book artist for a long time, and now he's designing video games and doing stuff with animation. So Arthur,
Yeah, that's a great face on Cyborg.
Man, look at
Nice.
that. Look at Zoom. That's what's up.
Creepy.
This is a very serious Batman the Killing Joke DC animated movie. Look at him. He's making his own DVD covers. I like
Yeah.
There you go.
Whoa.
Wow.
Nice. Man, you really love the Joker, don't you?
Yep, definitely Batman Joker's favorite. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arthur.
Thank you.
And-
All right, I
yes.
made it. Omar, do you think we'll ever see Powers Volume 2 Omnibus from Bendis? Not from Marvel. It's a shame the series isn't complete in HC because Bendis owns the rights to that, and that was part of their Icon imprint. And since Bendis owns the right to that, he can take it anywhere. I mean, technically they could do it, but I don't think they're in a rush to do it since, he's now writing for the Distinguished Competition. By the way, I didn't come up with that term. That's an old Stan Lee term from like the 60s. Like that's what he would call DC, the Distinguished Competition.
Cool.
Look.
Package time.
He's nailed Zoom and Cyborg. Well done. So we're gonna do some. Let's see. Some.
Brian, he didn't eat the corn dog. I ate one though this morning.
Thanks for answering that question. Got some fan mail.
From Torsten.
This is from Torsten. Hi guys, I love your channel and everything you do. Here's a little project I did over a year ago. The first comic book I created.
Oh, wow.
Since I can't draw, I had to use other methods. It's set at the beginning of Jedi Fallen Order when the
Ooh.
game originally came out. Hope you like it. Keep up the great work.
Thank
Let me,
you.
That's so cool.
I want to see the inside and look at the method. That is wicked. Thank you, Torsten. That's
I
awesome.
love Jedi Fallen
Wow.
Order.
Wow. We definitely
Here,
let me get the next one and you open that up.
so this is called Jedi Fallen Order Encounter. And look, he published it here. That's cool. Let me show you some of the... Oh, dude, you used action figures? Oh, great.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
You-
so great.
that is so
action figures
creative.
with photo and then did an overlay. I assume maybe Photoshop. That's cool.
Wow.
Way to be creative. When
Yeah.
you can draw, this is cool. Because, I mean, literally what you're doing is you're filming a stop motion video right here. That's awesome.
Here,
and this is
here,
what the story
I
here.
was.
love that.
A little closer.
Oh, yeah. There you go, babe.
Just dude,
That's so
we're
cool.
definitely gonna take our time and take a look at this on the channel later.
Yeah.
That
Eclipse says they're literally playing Fallen Order as we speak.
Ah,
Yeah, I just finished that like a couple weeks ago. It's so good.
pretty cool, man. All right. This is from
Okay.
Torsten.
oops, wait, I'll show the
Yeah, dude.
Look, it's a big Valentine's Day card. No, I'm just kidding.
What? There
Oh!
are there flowers in there?
Y'all are so cute.
Who's it from?
This is from Alex Urbana. Oh shit!
Oh, wait, I think it's the Saturday show. Oh my gosh. That's not for me.
It might as well be a Valentine's card. Just don't cry.
You want to explain what it is?
It's self-explanatory.
It's a poster from They Might Be Giants, which is a band that Melanie loves very, very much.
Very
Here, sweetie,
much.
here's the note,
Okay.
and
I'll read the note while you geek out over there.
That looks really nice.
So this is from Alex, you said?
yeah.
Okay. Hello, friends. Just sending you all a small token of my appreciation. It's no mystery as to why your channel is blowing up. Great content and, more importantly, great people. Best wishes, Alex Hondo. Sorry for all the tape. Yeah, it's a little hard to read this. The posters are obviously for Melanie, obviously. And the comics are for you, Omar. In case you can't tell, comics are signed by James Robinson and Steve Scrooge. Oh,
That
okay.
is so cool.
Come on, dude. Oh, we stand on guard. I love this is Brian K. Vaughan and Steve Scrooge. Oh, that is cool. But look, more importantly, James Robinson, Starman.
See, we both got things that the other one doesn't really like. Well, you can't stand.
I don't. I sold all my single issues of Starman, so I'm forever keeping this, man. Thank you so much. Now I'm geeking out like you are over there.
You should
with
hang
They
it on
Might
the
Be
wall.
Giants. Dude, that's awesome. I've never met Chris Robinson.
A sticker of their channel.
Oh, cool.
Your comic book company. They are awesome.
I'm gonna check that over here. Ah, that is so cool. Leo, you're already starting. You're already starting, Leo. Omar, can you read my Q&A? Not right now.
We got three.
I don't know.
We got 3 more boxes.
There, here we go. All right, we got 3 more boxes.
Ooh.
So yeah, everybody go and check out this channel.
Oh man,
the Comic Book Company, SF's Comic Book Company. It's a sticker.
This is from Rob Lett. There you go, sweetie.
Oh, okay. So he sent these for our giveaway. We have some Marvel Masterworks, the all winners Marvel Masterworks. This is volume 3. And then we have some DC Archives. We have Hawkman Golden Age volume 1. We have Batman the Golden Age Archive volume 1. We have the Flash Golden Age, or just is this Archive Edition Flash Archives Volume 1. And hey, I was just talking about Atom Eater Lad, or Matter Eater Lad, Pharaoh Lad. And here's Legion of Superheroes. So this is Volume 6. Thank you so much. This is really cool. And we'll be adding this to our giveaway for 40,000 subscribers.
No, put it on that side.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you so much for helping with this. Okay, 2 more boxes, guys. This one is.
Look, people are thinking they might be giants. That's nobody's business but the Turks.
Yes.
At this moment, we just want to remind everybody that's still watching to please hit that like button. And I'm sure you're subscribed, but just in case you're not, make sure you're subscribed.
Yeah, if it's your first time here, welcome.
This is from Giovanni Mendez.
Oh, Gio also said that there was a note, but there's some stuff in here for us, the girls, and what the heck? That's awesome. So Gio has a YouTube channel called A Geek and Weekdom.
A Week in Geekdom.
I do that every time. And
Gio's great. Gio's phenomenal. If you want to learn about manga at all, you should be looking at Gio. Really. And he's the sweetest guy ever on the planet.
So he sent us some stuff for the giveaways. Obviously, we're not going to give away the cookies because he knows that I love these type of cookies. Oh man, he sent us this for me. This is the Fire Force volumes 1 through 6, I think. Gio, you're such a good guy.
A gentleman and a scholar.
And then he sent us some stuff for the giveaway. We got the Bleach box set, and then this stuff for the giveaway, the complete Saga of Clone Saga Volume 1. Hey, that one's out of print, Gio. And, oh, look, there's Sailor Moon cards in here.
Woohoo!
Nice.
BPRD. These are the Plague of Frogs storylines in the hardcover. So we'll be giving away this stuff on our 40K subscriber. What is this? This is No Game, No Life. He's been wanting me to read this for a long time.
Maybe we should have broken this up with questions, but
yeah, we can.
How about you guys work on that? I'll help with questions. Nova Shadow asked, Omar, do you collect statues? He does.
I don't. No, I don't anymore. I used to.
Yeah.
I used to. Now I'm living vicariously through Maddie. So, yeah.
He has a great collection already. So, I mean, he's really put in the work for collecting statues.
I sold off a lot of mine a couple of years ago, pretty much to keep my collection of collected editions growing. So that's why I don't collect statues anymore. There are some beautiful ones that made me want to go back and do them, like all the Berserk ones. I really want to go and collect, but I just can't.
Yeah. I've always thought about doing like a GoFundMe to get you those statues. Like, it would look so nice in your.
You don't have to do that.
I know, but they're so nice. They'd be so good. Oh, Leatherface. Matthew asked when the 40K giveaway. I feel like an Alf drawing needs to make it in there.
I'll put in Alf number 1.
He means he's going to draw one and send
it in. Sweet.
And speaking of Matthew, he just sent us a picture that he did a commission for, and I want to show this off because he is a very talented artist. And if you're not following him, you really should. He is on Instagram and on Twitter.
Mhm.
And this is a picture of Lockheed and Shadowcat.
Oh, that's so good.
He did a commission for it. That's a good picture.
Matthew's so talented, you guys. Like, definitely, he's doing commissions right now. It's like $50 for a sketch. It's like a 9x12. You can find more information on Twitter. Definitely check it out. Matthew he's so talented. Like, seriously, I love his style of art so much.
Yes. And
super chat. Omar, what is your opinion on the Iron Man run by Dan Slott? Still debating whether or not to get the omnibus.
I liked it better than Bendis' run, but I didn't like it as much as Kieran Gillen's run. I think Kieran Gillen's run, I wish they had done that run in omnibus format. I thought it started off pretty good, and then it just kind of died down a lot by the end. So I don't know. And honestly, they're not collecting the Iron Man 2020 in that omnibus, which I'm surprised, that story arc. So I don't know if they'll come out with an OAC for that or not later on.
Nova asks, what statues do you have, Maddie, and are they expensive? It would take me a very long time to go through them all, I'll tell you. But if you watch my old room tour video, you'll see some more info about that. But the prices totally range. I have, like, my most expensive is $600, but I have statues that I've gotten for free or for cheap, like under $100. It just depends.
Maddie!
Oh,
yay! Presents from Freddie.
You want to do this for your haul video?
No, go ahead. I mean, I'll still haul it.
Oh, it's there's some really cool things in here.
I love you, Freddie. I love you so much. I love you so much.
So this is from Freddie for Maddie. You've got these awesome Catwoman trade paperbacks, which are freaking great. If you've not read this, you have Catwoman by Joelle Jones, which I've not read and I want to read.
So good.
And I love Joelle Jones' artwork. You have the Midas Flesh, Volume 1. Midas Flesh. Who wrote this? This is Boom?
I don't know.
Freddie is so he's really good with his independent comics. Then you have the Defenders run. I want to say this is Matt Fraction, isn't it? Terry Dodson. Yeah, Matt Fraction, Terry Dodson run. The Inhumans by Ann Nocenti, one of my favorite writers. And then that planet.
Yay! Thank you, Freddie. And Freddie's also going to be on Over Your New Reader on the 23rd. We're reviewing Nubia, so come hang out with us.
Okay, cool.
We'll have to read it that day because we didn't realize it comes out that day, but we're going to read it at a time.
Awesome.
Freddie also sent some books for Amanda.
All right.
Moonstruck, Avengers, The Final Host, Motor Crush. So 3 from Image and 1 from Marvel.
Okay.
Motor Crush is really good.
Cousin Avengers.
Tattoo.
Here you go, sweetie.
And then he sent me some books that I didn't know he was going to send.
Leo's getting spicy here in the chat. He said Omar's not reading my Q&A because of Maddie. All caps. I thought we were better than that.
It's not the way you talk to people, Leo.
We gotta be nice.
Bernie Sanders? What is this? It's Dusk. Dusk? I thought it was Bernie.
It does look like Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders back. I don't know what this is. This is from Humanoid, and it's Dusk. Okay, I love. He knows I love Humanoid publishing, so I'm gonna wait to read that. This is from Image Comics, and that is the GD.
Oh yeah, let's highlight you.
The Gosh Darn.
The Gosh Darn by Jason Aaron.
Hardcover by Jason Aaron.
Pretty.
My man, hook me up with book 1, Before the Flood. And what else did he give me? Sonata. This is another Image comic. And The Anchor. I look like Mike Mignola. Oh, it's Phil Hester. Okay. That's what's up. This is from Boom. Freddie's always into all these independent books, so
Freddie's got great taste.
He does. So thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
How do we get Maddie back?
I got you.
Oh, she's got it. Some amazing show. I've never heard that band beforehand. What songs would you recommend to check them out? If you go on Spotify, like the first 5 songs, a couple of them are going to be what the kid songs like for Disney's Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and stuff. So obviously, with my children, I enjoyed those, but so I don't suggest doing it that way. I say start with Flood. the album Flood, the John Henry, Apollo 18, all those from that era. That's when, they started to get like a full band, which some people didn't like because they appreciate just the two of them, John and John, doing kind of weird music stuff like in the first two albums, but I like it all. But I'd say it's more normal in those albums. Bye, Maddie.
I'm done. Sorry, I thought I had more time, but I've got to head out. But
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
I'll find a way to get your books to you.
Have fun. Play board games tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you too. Or you have fun with your Valentine's Day.
Wait.
Bye.
And then there were two.
Yeah, so that's what I suggest. Yes, it is the Malcolm in the Middle band. They did the opening song for that. Ooh, when I was student teaching and I used one song for onomatopoeia to teach poetry, and this one student was like, Mrs. Given, Miss Given, did you listen to this in your car? And I was embarrassed because I was like, what, 21? I was like, no, I found it on the internet. Now I declare my love to the world.
And I'm not the biggest fan. So that's all I will say. Hey guys, what's your take on 4 Kids Walk Into a Bank? I absolutely love it. That made it in my top 10 list of what list was that? Graphic novels that are one-off graphic novels, one shot or one and all graphic novels. If you've not read it, that is Matthew Rosenberg's independent story. It is freaking phenomenal. Available in hardcover, available in an exclusive comic book shop hardcover edition, and then in trade paperback. It is phenomenal, and everybody should check it out. Hey Omar, there's my buddy Leo. Have you heard any rip-off comics, or have you seen or read Radioactive Hamsters? I have not. I don't know what that is, buddy. You'll have to tell me more about them. From the Fan 1997, good morning, Melanie, Maddie, and Omar. Who owns the rights to Godzilla comics, and what are some good ones to read before the movie comes out?
Do you know this answer?
I think right now the rights are on IDW, and the book that I enjoy, sadly, is my favorite one, and it's only available in the Marvel Essential lines, so they're black and white reprints of the Marvel comics. I love that book. Unfortunately, it's out of print because, like I said, IDW owns the rights. I would love to see Marvel get those rights at least back for the classic comics so they can do like an omnibus edition of it. But writing teacher. Oh, I'm sorry.
Bob Key, Melanie, you must love Purple Toupee from Lincoln if purple's your favorite color. I do. I like all their albums. Somebody was saying Lincoln was the best too. Yeah, it's so nice to talk to people who know what in the world it is.
Any more interviews lined up?
Yes.
Scotty Young interview was golden.
Yes.
Thank you. We had a lot of fun
And
with
Lydia's like, I want to talk to him again. I'm like, oh, baby.
Yeah, he's such a good guy. And I've known him for a long time, for many decades. He was a cool dude to hang out with at conventions.
Many a decade. I'm like a cookie.
Yes, we're interviewing Jimmy Palmiotti and his wife, Amanda Connor. So Melanie and I are both doing that at Monday, and it'll be live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah,
so
looking forward to that.
I look very forward to that. Omar, why has the Kingdom manga not been released in English? It would make so much money seeing how popular it is in Japan. I think right now,
There, I'm done.
I think right now, here in America, manga, the rights have to be bought, right? Like the rights have to be leased out. So it's almost like a bidding war. Dark Horse, Viz, Kodansha, unless they were published by Kodansha originally in Japan. Those are the big ones here. We have Seven Seas, we have Yen Press, so they are all, I'm sure, trying to bid for that one because I've seen pictures and it looks phenomenal. I really wish when it's licensed here, and much like comic books, I'm sure it'll be licensed in the tankobon size, which are the small trade paperback graphic novel size books. But I wish they would release it in hardcover format and oversized because it looks phenomenal. And whoever owns the rights to it when it comes here, it will sell as well as some of the stuff that's been released in hardcover, like Blade of the Immortal or Hellsing. Really, it depends on the push that you hear from it. Like, I haven't read any scans. I've been told to read scans for those, but I'm really, really want to I want to wait for a physical release, but I don't know how much longer I'll wait. Hey guys, how are you? Greetings from Budapest. What's going on? Thank you so much for being here. What up, guys? What up, Ben Frank? Hey, did you all ever get my holiday card? Did we get one from Ace? I don't think we got one.
I have a really bad memory. I
No,
don't think so.
I don't think we did, Ace. I'm sorry.
No, wait. I would.
She would have shown
remember.
it on the
Yeah,
show too.
Yeah. Well, shoot. But thank you for letting us know.
Yeah.
And I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well as well, Ace. It's good to see you here. It's good to see everybody. Hey, what's up, Michael? Will Ghostbuster hardbacks ever get reprints? No. That's something I talked to IDW about, my contact over there, and we're both heartbroken about it because I love G.I. Joe. Those hardcovers didn't sell enough. That line's discontinued, and they will never be reprinted. Ghostbusters was the same way. Didn't sell enough, so they discontinued the line, and even the fourth story arc was never collected in hardcover. It was just collected in a trade paperback format. So, sorry. Melanie, what type of cookies are those? From Great
Here's my
Lou.
review. What? Gonna let me answer?
Yeah.
You start. So this is what Gio sent, right? And he lives in Puerto Rico. They are Cameo, and they are from Nabisco, right? I feel like this is a less sweet golden Oreo. Perhaps because the American... Dude, put it back on there. What's it on?
What are you talking about?
There. Perhaps because the Americans like sweeter stuff. There's less filling. Just not as sweet. It's still good. Thank you.
When the hell did you become a cookie connoisseur to be doing a review?
Right. Other countries, they're like, American stuff's too sweet.
Really? Hey, Omar, will your Thanos reading order end with part 2? Yes, it will. It's only 2 parts. And I've been having fun doing that. It's a lot of work of reading. Somebody asked earlier what we were reading. So I've been reading a lot of Thanos, been reading a lot of TKO books. I've been reading a lot of manga. I've been reading a lot of Conan and the Handbook Guide to the Marvel Universe, because I'll be doing those overviews as well as, I'll be doing the overview of the Avengers, the Gatherer saga.
Oh, I read Asadora, and I did a video on it that I need to edit.
That's why it's on the thumbnail.
Yeah, and it was good.
Yeah,
Spoilers, it was good. Actually, it's going to be spoiler-free. Like, completely spoiler-free.
Human Condition. Hey, Omar's Venom Volume 5 by Donny Cates. Is it good? I think it's good. If that's what you're asking. I think your question was cut out. Rafael Miranda saying they are the best cookies ever. PR. I think he's saying Puerto Rico. Puerto Riqueño acá en la casa.
Do you want to see the spine? Here's the spine. I'm going to spill the cookies
wait a minute. They need to do more G.I. Joe HCs to finish the rest of this. Right. And I mean, they canceled the freaking Marvel UK books, and I was okay with those being in softcover. I really wish, how do I put this? I really wish a lot of these publishers had more faith in their property, because while, yes, it didn't sell that well 4 or 5 years ago, there wasn't some jerk on YouTube telling people how good these books are either. They're almost like hidden gems. So it feels like, people weren't checking those out. But I could do a whole video series on why the Marvel UK books were amazing and why they exist and why they're important to the whole Transformers reading experience. But, I mean, like I said, it seems like they don't have any faith in the product, and that kind of sucks because then we suffer for it. Would you recommend reading all the X-Men stories? This is from Fraser, who sent us a nice... what did he? Was it him? Never mind. Fraser, let me answer your question. Would you recommend reading all the X-Men storylines before reading the X-Men Grand Design Omnibus? Yeah, sure. Absolutely. At least all the way to Extinction Agenda, because that's kind of where it ends. But I think it's a good refresher course on X-Men story arcs, because it tells you pretty much the important stories that happen in X-Men in a really fast way, but in chronological order, not in publishing order. So the things that have been retconned later are done in chronological order. So it starts off early, before X-Men were made by Professor X. So like it starts, it has stories in there from Cyclops when he was in the orphanage with Mr. Sinister. So you get to find out. But if you want to read, how those stories played out originally, then go with the classics. Good question.
Oxmeat Pete says, Happy Valentine's Day, Omar, Melanie, and everyone.
Oh, what a good kid.
You.
Oxmeat Pete's a good dude.
You're Sugar Man.
My man. Morning. You need some extra sugar?
No, I'd like to read it.
Okay.
Morning, you need some extra sugar on them cookies, Melanie. Hashtag Punisher by Rekka Omnibus. Hashtag Keanu Punisher. Hashtag let the sugar rain down on you.
Like when you read it, it's so different than the tone that I read.
You do it.
No, because you do it really cute. You're like all country. And he's like, that's not the way I talk.
Thank you.
Did you see Jim Lee review? He reviewed it? That's awesome. No, I did not see the video. I really don't have time to watch YouTube videos anymore, but I may make I may look at that one. Yay! You got Fillmore posters and comics. There he is. I'll email you about the time I geeked out when Mr. Robinson at the Fillmore. Anyway, much love from me and the SF Comic Company group.
So that's their not website.
That is their YouTube channel.
Yes, and thank you, Hondo.
Now, while I have a lot of people here, I do want to give a big shout out to a comic book that's trying to be kickstarted here in Kentucky.
I like the logo.
So this is done by Garrett Benningfield.
Are you sharing it?
No, I'm going to do it. There's a link in the description of this video that tells you about the Kickstarter. And he's trying to, this is his first Kickstarter. It looks really interesting. I really dig the artwork that's in there. But the comic book is like a horror title, and it's called Wolf Punks. And he is here in Lexington, Kentucky, because it's difficult, Melanie.
Okay.
But I can try. Let me see. Let me try to share the screen really quick. My wife suggested this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is what this is the Kickstarter right here. From, like I said, Garrett Bennett.
It says a werewolf society. Here, go up. In the year 2083.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the logo a lot.
I was on his podcast yesterday, and we talked about just horror manga books, but I really dig the artwork. And, fellow Kentuckian, trying to help him out, get the word out. Because it is really difficult to kickstart when you have thousands of Kickstarters out there. And, how do you go notice? How do you get your first book published? It's very difficult. So good luck to him. Like I said, I put the link to his Kickstarter in the description of this video. Just trying to help people out to get their books out there. And I think I told him one day I hope that I get to see his book published. So, yo, Omar, what's up? Nobody not dropped by in a while. Yeah, what's up with that, man? So about that Thor Omnibus Volume 1 I keep nagging about. You too? Well, I don't know anything about that, man. I really don't. Omar, since Marvel's not reprinting classic Omnis, do you think it's a good idea to buy the Omnis from Spain? Yeah, if you can read it in Spanish, of course. But, they may. I don't know. I think they're waiting to see how the sales of these amazing Spider-Man reprints are, the X-Men reprints. Obviously, they're if they're out of stock right now. So, Captain America, Silver Age, did it get reprinted? I can't remember. No, we're getting a Volume 3, which is more like the Bronze Age. Omar, I always bug you. Thank you so much for the super chat, Meow Nian. Omar, I always bug you about fighting games. Well, how about beat 'em up? Streets of Rage, Final Fight. Thought I'd mix it up today. Oh, dude, I love beat 'em ups. Like, that's one of my favorite genre. Because
I like him after 2 levels. Or after 2
my
levels
wife's like, this is repetitive. But I'm like, of course it is.
Girls like playing with you.
Yeah, we've gone through The Simpsons, the 4-player Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade, the Turtles in Time arcade. I like The Punisher, Captain America and the Avengers, Magic Sword. I don't know if you remember that one. That's more of a side-scroller beat 'em up. Man, I'm trying to think of my favorite one. I have to say it's the Dungeons and Dragons, the Tower of, what is it? Tower of whatever it is. It was done by Capcom. And then my second favorite has to be Golden Axe, the third one. But that one only came out on the Genesis. As far as my third one, Streets of Rage 2, baby. That one's freaking phenomenal. Never mind. Do you have a favorite beat 'em up?
No.
No?
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon's a good beat 'em up arcade.
We didn't finish it. Okay. Contra. No, I'm saying Contra.
No, yeah, Contra, you don't beat 'em up.
I don't know. That's what Tapsy Logic said.
Missed the Ask Me Anything, but glad now to be a Patreon. Thank you so much. Yeah, so our Patreon has been, it's been really good. People have been signing up, and it's been a great blessing.
So the Ask Me Anything last night, it was for the $7.77 tier, but if you're on the $5 tier, enhancement tier, you can watch the recording.
Yeah.
Of it. It's still, or at $5 tier and above. So yeah, you guys talked for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I was going to keep it to an hour, but I know how I am. People kept asking me questions, and I was drinking. It was a lot of fun. So we're doing that. That's a once a month thing, and it's been a lot of fun. It's the Ask Me Anything after hours. It's a lot different tone than this is, just because I could tell stories I normally can't share here.
And it was mostly about comic books.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I was literally Ask Me Anything, and it was mostly about comics. Wolfpunk says for those who contribute with $20 or more, they will be rewarded with a copy of the book sent directly to them with no other cost. Is this international too? I will ask, and I will have that answer for you next Saturday. Probably not, because they're expensive to print those books and send them out. Just wait till the tequila episode.
Oh my goodness.
Melanie says I'm not allowed to drink tequila. That's what you said, though. It was super fun. If you're not a Patreon already, get on it. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
You said you do what I do. If you're not a patron already.
Oh, okay.
So people aren't Patreons, but I do the same thing.
Okay. Are you correcting me then?
Yeah.
That's your way of correcting me?
And saying that
Tower of Doom. I think that's what it was called. The Dungeons and Dragons game. Dude, that game is so good. When are we going to get a Star Wars Volume 2? I don't know. But I guess we would just need one more volume to wrap that up. So I don't know. I haven't seen. But I guess they're waiting for sales of these new Omnis that are coming out, like Old Republic and Dr. Aphra, to see how well they do. So hopefully. Near mint condition. Hi, Omar. Is Venom by Donny Cates the last one? Oh, Volume 5. Or will it end with Volume 6? Sorry, I typed too fast. No, it's okay. I got what you're asking now. I don't know. I haven't seen the solicits for 6 yet. I know that him and Stegman are wrapping up his run. I don't know if they're going to continue past that, because we haven't seen the solicits for the final issue yet. So it could still continue. We just don't know yet.
Okay, Rebel by Design. I'm going to highlight this because it's actually a good question. Can you start day drinking so I don't have to stay up so late?
Well,
we are completely aware that for other people, like across the world, it's kind of not feasible to stay up at 3 a.m. and join in live for the Ask Me Anything. Again, talking about Patreon. So that's why there was a poll, right, to vote on the date and the time. So we're aware.
So we're gonna flip. We're gonna go back and forth. Like one day, one month, we'll put the poll up for morning times only, which is fine by me. And then
just make it fair so people.
Because I realize there are patrons from overseas, and it is fun to do it live and people join in. So
you got to get your videos all done beforehand, then, huh? If you're going to be day drinking. Is this
the call-out episode?
No. So if you're going to be day drinking, then you got.
I don't even know what a mimosa has. The Colin Yost new X-Men complete collections are no longer available on Diamond. I should definitely take this as a sign they're going to reprint and they're going to print an Omnibus in 2022. Yes. I don't know, man. I haven't seen signs of any of that. Maybe. Sometimes they surprise me with some of the things they release. Any word on War of the Kings Omnibus? Took your advice and got the surrounding Omnis first. Yeah. So my advice to Fraser was, if you're interested in War of the Kings, that is not, we don't know if we're going to get a reprint, but we're going to do our vote. We're going to do a poll for the most wanted reprint coming soon. I know Green Lantern always calls me on that, but I'm trying to think of a way that
did ask earlier.
Everybody can participate, because I've realized not everybody. Last time we did it based on social media. We had Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
On the community tab.
Not everybody's a patron.
YouTube. No. Wait, is this a Patreon thing?
You cannot. I need something like. Anyway, this is a conversation I need to have behind the scenes, because I need something that's accessible to everybody. That, like a shared document or something like that. That way we can make it fair. So you get one vote each as to what gets reprinted, like we did last year. But last year was a nightmare to tally up all those freaking.
I can help.
It's a lot of work, but we'll see. We'll figure out a way, and we'll make it accessible to everybody, so everybody has a say. That way, the people that, I was thinking like a
Google form.
That's exactly what I was thinking about, Rick Gear. Because when I do a video, people are like, "Where's this?" And I'm like, "Well, man, like literally that was voted by like 5 people last year. I can't show Marvel that 5 people want this book reprinted. So it's everybody's chance to be vocal about what they want." And Marvel has seen, based on sales, how
Rick Gear's yelling at you.
Rick Gear, use the Google form. Okay, Rick, I'm gonna put you in
I
charge
was
of
just
that.
gonna make fun of you, like when you say people comment, you make them yelling at you, like "Where's this?" And then Rick Gear yells at you, so
Okay.
maybe they're yelling at you.
Google form might be the way I go. So keep an eye out on the channel. I'll do a video, and then I'll tell everybody where to go to put in their 2 cents. What are you
Okay, we
laughing at?
only mock the ones we love, Omar.
Oh, okay.
What about Survey Monkey? Survey Monkey Survey.
I don't know what that is. I'm a 48-year-old man. Just
I think I heard about it years ago.
Survey Monkey. Okay, Omar, Melanie, did you two?
Yeah, favorite Lunchables when you were younger.
No, I don't think Lunchables. I have
Do
bologna.
they existed?
No, they didn't exist when I was young.
I love the soy chick patties. No, the soy hamburgers at school in high school. I genuinely liked it. All right.
I like pizza in high school. The pizza lunches. Is it necessary to read Sword of Azrael before nightfall? 100%. My suggestion, yes, I think it is. Because nightfall, there's this blonde-headed dude that's just running around with Robin, and you're like, wait, who is this guy? He just kind of came out of nowhere. And why does he get to take over this where's Dick Grayson? Read Sword of Azrael. Absolutely. Besides, it's got beautiful artwork by Joe Quesada. Okay, Omar. Radioactive Hamster is a ripoff of TMNT.
That makes sense.
That makes sense with the title.
He just really wanted you to know. I'm a vegan and still love the soy burgers. Oh, and Morningstar chick patties. Oh, they're so good.
I'm envious of all the people that had Lunchables because, man, packing my kids' lunches was so easy. Let's see what they're having today. Oh, Lunchable. That's so easy to make. Me, I had like a tuna sandwich. I don't know. I'd take my school lunch with my little school. Did they still have the lunch?
Retro, the plastic boxes with cartoon
That was
characters.
a metal box, baby.
Oh,
Do they make those anymore with a
Dude,
furnace?
well,
Do they
was
make
this in
those
Peru?
anymore? Yes, it was in Peru. So it was a heavy box too. Hey Omar, should I get the Anacenti Daredevil Epics or wait for an omnibus? Since I've not heard about an omnibus this year, get the Epics. Some of those are hard to find though, even the Epics when they go out of print. So Walmart 83-cent Lunchables that are great. How did this turn into a Lunchable?
Listen, $8.30 gets me lunch for a week. Matt Thompson.
That's my buddy Matt Thompson. Yep.
3 slices of ham from those 50-cent
He got the 50, like we go on our
package.
me and my guy friends do 2 trips a year, 2 camping trips a year, one in the wintertime because my buddy Father Frank, who's a priest, that's why I call him Father Frank, has this gigantic German military tent. It is freaking huge and it has a built-in stove. It's not like camping at all. And then we do one in the summer. So we put our buddy Matt, Andrew goes on that, so does Dan. We put our buddy Matt, we make the mistake of putting Matt, who's like, oh my gosh, we made the mistake of putting him in charge of lunches. And because, we were getting the dinners and he's like, I got you guys. So he spent like $7.50 on lunches. And we're like, what did you get? He's like, dude, I got you guys. We're going to be camping for 3 days. We're fine. We got plenty of lunch. He brought a loaf of bread, no cheese, no condiments, and brought like the 3 packs of those nasty like deli meat, 50-cent discounted price, like, and it's literally like you get a thin slice of meat, but literally you eat the pack, and that's a
you
sandwich.
have to lick your thumb.
He's like, all right, there's a slice for Omar, there's one for Dan. And we're like, you are never allowed to be in charge of lunch.
Oh my goodness!
I just mailed a copy of Red Victoria #1 by Helen Mirren.
You're on the cover.
Ace.
Congratulations, Ace!
I know how you feel about Helen.
That's awesome.
Yo, Omar, is it me or are the first omnibus a slog? And is volume 2 far superior? Like any first omnibus? I mean, okay, if we go back to Uncanny X-Men, where I tell a lot of people to start from, yeah, it's a little bit of a slow burn. There's some nice pieces in there, nice surprises, and some good gems in there. It's not until volume 2 that the story really starts kicking it into the next gear. So, yeah. I think.
Ace, I'm so glad to see you on the chat. I missed you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yes, Ace. I'm glad too. But, yeah, I think for volume 1, it's a little bit of a slog, but there's nothing wrong with that. Get through it. You got to learn to appreciate these stories and how they build. Can't just get to the good stuff.
Louise has Suggestion. We
Okay.
could do a Google form, but it will be a form with predetermined set of choices. It may be
Oh my
troublesome
gosh.
to tidy up the data if it is free text.
Yeah, you're right.
So
Predetermined
something-
choices is going to be difficult because there's so many books that are out of print. We will figure it out. We love you guys, and we want to make sure everybody gets the books they want. It's my way to give back to the community because everybody here has been so wonderful. I forgot to delete my message. What was it, Elias? Yo, Omar, I was talking about the Fantastic Four. Okay. The better stories are in Volume 2, 100%. Because in Volume 2, you get some classic stories of the Fantastic Four. Because Fantastic Four towards the beginning was literally like Monster of the Week. Monster of the Month. The stories really didn't continue until you get to like Volume 2. Then you start seeing the two-parters. And then you start seeing the epic stories that build. Like, because back then, you told the comic. Because they were like, we just want to sell this comic book. It needs to have a beginning and an ending. We don't see that these days, right? We have like stories building upon stories.
You're like a politician. You had it like this.
That's how I talk with my hands. I'm very animated.
No, just the thumb placement. I love how the Omar comic has a side character called Father Frank.
Father Frank's
He's
the man.
real.
Dude, Father Frank and I have had a lot of crazy adventures together before he became a
Okay,
Catholic
that is
priest.
a comic. That's a comic book title.
We-
The crazy adventures of Uncanny Omar and Father Frank. All right, Jack Berry, the statue got me high. The way he ends that song, John Linnell,
Oh,
is so satisfying. Just the way he goes, hi. I can't do it, but it's just.
I thought you were talking about. I was like, "What statue, man?"
No, we went back to the Muppet Giants.
Multiversity saying hi, guys.
Hello.
Some Huso. Hi, Omar and Melanie. Any news of Amazing Spider-Man 2 restock? Hoping to upgrade the Ramita cover. Everyone else, hit that like button.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you for reminding everybody. I've not heard about a restock. I can start asking again if there's any plans for restocks. I think what happens is that they keep moving from project to project. So I think there are some still available, like New Mutants and books was it New Mutants, Captain America by Brubaker. Those books are still available. We just had a restock of Wolverine, by the way. Again, if you go back to the middle of this episode, perhaps I was showing off the difference in the spines of the restocks. So.
Luis, I collate and analyze data for a living. Happy to help.
Luis, I'm going to hold you to that. Email me, nearmancon@gmail.com.
And we trust you.
For a living, though. I don't want you to do something.
He's offering, baby.
Okay. Are you hoping to have a 40K giveaway before or after the life-changing day of March 14th? That's my birthday, man. Yeah, thank you. I'll be out of my 42s. I'll be in my 43s. I'm hoping we get the 40K by then. Yeah, I think so. I think
that would be a cool way to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah, we'll have my birthday. What day is my birthday on? Is that that's not on a Saturday, though, is it?
Hey, Greg Garloo said, for those interested,
Sunday.
Target has the Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 2 Ramos cover for $97.
And they're also having a buy two, get one free. So if you, like, not on all, but some selected books. So March 14th is on a Sunday. But the 13th, yeah, that would be cool to have it by then, and then we can do a celebration here, drink some mimosas, whatever the heck those are.
Sing a They Might Be Giant song. Adventures with Father Frank and Matt the Luncher. We kind of talk about
Matt is a freaking comic book. That guy is. The best way I describe my buddy Matt is he's a guy that is stuck in the 80s, the way he talks, wants to pretend like he can live like he was out in the 50s. In the 50s, but has no idea how to. But he's a good dude, and we've been friends since the 3rd grade. We grew up reading comics together. He's just, man, that guy's a nut.
Okay, Ryan has a suggestion.
Okay.
Have patrons come up with a list of poll options, send out all those to a Survey Monkey or Google survey, and open up voting to everyone.
So have the patrons, apologies, come up with the poll options that for books that need to be reprinted. I mean, that is an option, and it limits the amount of work I have to put into it. But I also want to make it fair for everybody, because I've realized that not everybody can afford to be a patron. I'm not shaming people like that. I think, people that watch my videos, I'm happy to have them here. So it's my way to reward everybody, not just my patrons. Maybe my patrons can pick something, like, I don't know. But for this, I kind of want it open to everybody. I'll promise I will figure out a way, and I'll
But
make.
thank you for the suggestion.
But that is a good
right.
suggestion.
Logistically,
It would be easier.
that would be easier.
Omar.
Thank you, Lionheart. I'm glad you're on the chat too. Omar, what is the date for your overview of the official handbook of the Marvel Universe Omnibus? Melanie, did you start reading Transformers by the IDW yet? I read a few pages and I quit.
Oh my gosh, my woman! I swear. Maybe that'll be my Christmas gift this year. You can read Transformers.
Oh my gosh!
And then break my heart.
I'm still recuperating from 3 weeks of Starman.
3 weeks of Starman makes it. I'm still recuperating from 3 weeks of Starman is a good T-shirt idea. We can go get James Robinson to sign it.
I would love to meet him and talk to him.
I think the handbook will be either tomorrow or Monday. No, tomorrow is our Valentine or romantic graphic novels. So let's say Monday for that one. And thank you for the super chat, by the way.
You know, and I like Transformers. I like the characters. We're a Transformers family. I love the animated movie. When it came out in the theaters, oh, that was so much fun. I just, I don't know. I don't have the energy to work through the beginning.
It's okay.
Because it's funny how Megatron
jump
how Megatron got evil.
Dude, all you need to do is read Last Stand of the Wreckers.
Well, why didn't you tell me this before?
All Hail Megatron, and then jump into phase 2.
All Hail Megatron.
Hey guys, hope you're both doing well. Thank you so much for the super chat. Will there be a Spider-Man JMS Omnibus Volume 1 reprint and Amazing Spider-Man Volume 4? I say there will be a Volume 4. I haven't heard about a JMS reprint, but let's not lose hope. I'm sure that will come eventually. If you can find it for, if you can find it for a cover price, absolutely get it.
Okay, yes. Matt Thompson is like Johnny Lawrence.
Yes, and he loves Johnny because he's like,
I love Johnny.
He was like, what did he say? This is the way he sounds. I swear, Melanie's like, you sound just like Matt. He's like, dude, they don't make heroes like Johnny anymore. Like, that guy's a conservative. He's all about values, and he's lost his way.
I love how hard Johnny tries, though. He tries so hard.
Matt doesn't try at all.
No, Matt doesn't try.
But yeah, it's my buddy, man. Can you ask David Gabriel to do an omnibus with a chrome and foil jacket? Long live the 90s. Cool. I have actually said that. I've actually suggested. I said, whenever you get to the Wolverine Omnibus Volume 3, you know what would be really cool is those gimmicky covers with the die-cut cover to issue number 50, where you get the dust jacket off, and there he is ripping through the page.
That would be cool.
And he was like, and I even said, it'll cost less paper. You got the claw marks through the dust jacket. He was like, maybe not now. Or Ghost Rider Omnibus. Can you imagine a Ghost Rider Omnibus with the flaming head glow in the dark variant? And if you make those limited editions, oh my goodness. Omar, have you thought of setting up? We do have a Discord. I need to get with Amanda on that. Now that she's more active again, I'll maybe get some admins, moderators. I don't know what the heck that is. Johnny doesn't have values.
No, I disagree.
No, I think he does.
He's lost his way. He cares about
the kids.
The kids, and he thinks he's doing right. He's trying, and then when he realizes how messed up it is, Eagle Fake Karate.
So, okay, Luis just emailed me. Thank you so much, Luis. And Ace just sent us something. Maybe we can share it. Oh, it's her read by it's Helen Mirren. That's awesome.
What was I gonna Carly? Do you think no, let's read it together.
No, go ahead, babe.
Do you think there will be a Snyder Volume 2 omnibus for Batman?
Yeah, I do. I don't know where it is though. I was really shocked and surprised we got an absolute Swamp Thing Volume 3. Literally, when I saw that, I was like, I cannot wait to announce this tomorrow morning. And that, I did hear back from my DC contact because I asked about, I have been asking all these questions that I get asked on the comments, like, oh man, where's the restock to Absolute Swamp Thing Volume 2? Are they ever going to print? I asked these questions. I asked about Batman Snyder 2 or Green Arrow, Mike Grell Volume 2 or Absolute Fourth World. this is my new contact that took Hank's place. So he's kind of like David at DC. And I'll just be honest with you all. He literally said, I don't have the answers to these questions, but I will find someone that does. But also said, don't expect a reply, though. Take that as you will. But that's exactly what he said. There were other things like, I'm sorry for not getting back to you sooner, blah, blah, blah. But that was the important answer. And I was like, oh, been waiting months to hear back.
Next. Sugar Man, thank you.
My birthday's the 20th. No, you
I'll
will
be
not.
17.
No, you will not. Don't
Isn't
worry.
it funny how we have no idea how old people are?
Sugar Man, you ain't no set. You got a man's beard. Right? Or are you wearing like a scarf? Like a hairy scarf.
Is he joking? I don't know. I can't tell.
And don't
Tell
worry,
her,
Melanie, I'm
Melanie,
from Georgia. I'm as country as hell.
Hashtag sweet and innocent. Hashtag the sugar always rises to the top.
Does it? I don't know baking terminology. Benjamin Wyatt, thank you so much. With those fancy reprints of Phoenix in Japanese, any word of English reprints, you guys rock. Thank you so much. There's a beautiful Spanish set that my buddy sent me, and now I have to try to find the rest of these. These were printed in Mexico. They're beautiful hardcovers, but it's only available in Spanish. I can ask my Viz contact because I think Phoenix is still, the rights still fall on Viz, and it would make a wonderful hardcover because it's the one book out of my Osamu Tezuka in English library that I'm missing. Now, Melanie, you know, she looked for them too, and she was so sweet. She's like, I couldn't find you the manga, so I bought you the anime. And the anime was okay, but, you know.
Of what?
Phoenix.
I did?
Oh, my God.
I was reading comments.
Okay.
Well, good. I'm glad I did.
We need this.
Thank you, Big Johnny.
Thank you, Big Johnny, for the super chat. We need Ultimate Spider-Man Omnis and an amazing Spider-Man box set like X-Men got. Where can I vote for these? Well, Ultimate Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 1 reprint was voted in our top 10 last year. And I sent those lists to David, and so far we've gotten, 7 out of the 10 reprinted. So there's a chance that it could still come out this year. So like I said, that's where the poll will go. As far as the box set, I think that's been pushed back. So that's coming back. I don't know if it's going to be Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know what the box set's going to be.
Somebody asked about Asterix.
If I've been reading it?
Yeah, about doing a review. I'm getting into, Neil did. I'm getting into comics. Wait, no, Asterix isn't a comic strip.
No, Asterix is a European comic that's been translated into English here.
Never mind.
Okay.
What I was going to say, never mind.
I will be probably doing an overview of them. I'm waiting for another volume to come out. I haven't read them yet, though, so I'm guilty of that because I've been catching up. I had to finish a long read of Judge Dredd. I had to, and then I've been reading books that I need to do overviews of for the stuff I'm not familiar with. Been going through Conan.
Jack says, "Make a little birdhouse in your soul."
Thank
That's
you.
my favorite song.
Mega Shrimmer?
My favorite
Yeah, she loves that
song
song.
out of all songs. It's so happy.
All songs.
of all songs.
Omar, I started watching Cobra Kai 2 after hearing so much about it. I finished season 1, and it's awesome. Dude, it's so good. It's so good. I love it.
What about Prison Pit?
Would you do a review of Prison Pit? It's crazy. I mean, I could. Yeah, I could.
Why is it crazy?
Because it's mature. Crazy. Like the things.
Crazy mature?
Yes.
Which is kind of the opposite of maturity? No, I'm just talking out loud.
Okay. But you're kind of right. Yeah.
Carly says, I appreciate the answer about DC. Oh, where'd it go? And Carly feels bad for the people working there. I lost it.
It's not easy. That I feel bad for them too, because I think from my perspective is like, oh man, they're not giving me the answers I want to hear. But then I think, oh man, people are losing their jobs, and I've been there, so I know what it looks like. I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like to train your replacement and have to do it.
Oh my gosh!
And have to do it because you signed, in order to get your severance package, you have to train your replacement. I understand that. My birthday's on March 15th. Happy birthday to both of us, Big Johnny.
Practicing. Happy birthday. A couple people have popped in late. Any announcements?
I announced the reprints, the evergreen reprints of Hellboy Library Editions. Sadly, Dark Horse doesn't plan any more deluxe edition hardcovers this year. New ones. They're still going to print Berserk, Blade of the Immortal, and Hellsing. And IDW's reprinting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Transformers hardcovers. No G.I. Joe or Ghostbusters. I showed off the 3 different spines for the restocks of Wolverine Omnibus. And was there anything else? And DC said, we don't have the answers. Literally, that's what you've missed. But then everybody else wants just
Sugar Man. Who's your favorite comic book character? Stop. Who's your favorite comic book character? Tell me. Thank you. Thank you, Mason Asian. Would you consider doing a review or overview of Prince of It? Very interesting. Oh, okay. So we answered that one. But thank you for the super chat.
Highlighted for the super chat. Thank you. What's your most wanted box set? Phoenix Manga. Actually, a box set of like the Cardcaptor Sakura would be cool. Box set of Appleseed in hardcover collections. But if we're talking Marvel or DC, oh man, the box set of I'm trying to think of a series that would make a really good box set that has not been collected because of either copyrights or Micronauts, ROM, something like that.
Punisher. That was a dumb
Melanie
question.
hanging hangry. No, I'm getting hangry.
Yeah, he is.
Almost 1 p.m., folks. Omar, what's going on with manga printing? It's getting hard to get volumes. It's always been hard, and I think the popularity of manga keeps growing, so that's probably got a lot to do with it. Glenn's been asking this for a bit. I'm sorry, I just saw it. How good is X Factor by Peter David? So good that he made Quicksilver a likable character. It's a good run. Whether you're reading X Factor Investigations or that omnibus that's coming out later this year, it's a solid read. His take on the characters, he takes all these B and C list characters and just makes them shine as good as the A list characters. I mean, Strong Guy, Multiple Man, Wolfsbane, Havoc, Polaris, and Quicksilver on this team, all by led by the government-funded team by Valerie Cooper. It's just a great run, and his X Factor Investigations is top-notch, underrated. Have you read Hack and Slash? Thoughts? You know, I didn't really dig it. I thought it was okay. I really didn't dig Hack Slash. Melanie, if you're getting into strips, check out Olivia James Nancy. Nancy's the little girl
with the black curly hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember. Like, I'm aware of her, but I never read it. So thank you.
Do you think King in Black will be 1 or 2 Omnis? So far, just 1 from what I've seen so far. So that was redundant so far. But they could be adding more. I don't know. Is the Peter David's X Factor better than his Hulk? Oh, man. I think X Factor Investigation stayed solid for the entire time. David's Hulk was phenomenal. Like, the second volume's my favorite. The third is got some great stories. The fourth kind of, loses his steam a little bit. This is a hard question. Okay, I think the Hulk run was better than his original Volume 1 X Factor run. But I think Volume 2... No, I take it back. Hulk Peter... Man, I hate this.
It's okay. Calm down.
This is a good question. I don't know. This is hard. Because I'm thinking, if one did not exist, which one would I make go away? I have to go with Peter Hulk. I can't even speak. I have to go with Peter David's Hulk. I think it's better than X Factor. So there's your answer. You made me crack my brain.
Deja vu. Wow, serious deja vu.
Hack and Slash. I think he was talking about Tim Seeley's Hack and Slash.
I think of Reboot.
Flip a coin. No way, man. I can't flip a coin. He's too hungry to think. I did it. Thank you, Ross. Can you please convince Marvel to release a Punisher? Where's my boy Sugar Man? He
said, okay, yeah, he answered. My first comic book was Punisher Summer Special 93, so he's day 1. but my favorite X-Men is Cyclops.
Okay. Can I convince them? Man, I want that too. I want a Greg Rucka Punisher, and I want a Greg Rucka Wolverine Omnibus too. I think that would be great. You throw in Wolverine and Elektra with the wonderful artwork by Yoshitaka Amano, you got yourself a stew. That's a quote from Arrested Development.
Oh, man. Thank you, Jack Ferry.
Hello, guys. Any idea if Remender's Low book 1 hardcover will get reprinted, since book 2 will be coming out this August to complete the story? I do have a contact at Image, and she's high up there and makes a lot of the decisions, but also emails kind of don't get answered a lot. So, but I will definitely ask about that. I know Rick Remender said it's going to be a long time before we see Fear Agent collected in library format or the big book format, because the rights revert to Dark Horse for now. So, Amazing Asian is saying, "Accept my bride and do prison print." That's 2 super chats. Okay, I may have to, man.
I read Bride. I was like, what?
Omar, will we ever see Dr. Manhattan again in any series? Elbow cough. I am not a fan of the idea of bringing the Watchmen into the DC universe. Like Doomsday Clock, I thought was okay. Maybe I need to reread it again. But I think Watchmen just stands alone on its own. It's powerful. It's moving. It's. There's a reason why it's in everybody's top 10 just about graphic novels of all time. It's not overrated. It's like damn good story, and I think it needs to be left alone. It stands alone on its own. It doesn't need to be anything else. It doesn't need
like Cowboy Bebop.
Right.
That's how I feel. Like it's a good beginning, and that's it. There's a guy like. What the creator turned down tons of money,
millions of dollars
to make more, to write more of the story, and
Cartoon Network offered him $1 million. Was it $1 million to come back and do a sequel or prequel to Cowboy Bebop? And he was like, "Nope, I told my story." And I feel like that's the way it is with Watchmen. He's told the story. Why do we need more? It has an opening and an ending. We don't need to follow the adventures of Owlman. Yeah, Night Owl. Sorry, we can, but we don't really need to. There are certain properties that I feel like that about, and that's one of them. So you don't see Before Watchmen in my collection. You do see Doomsday Clock because I love Jeff Johns and Gary Frank, but yeah, that's my answer. Although I hate to admit, I did like the TV show. I thought it was phenomenal, and I didn't want to like it because I went into it with that mentality. Watchmen needs to be left alone, and I was like, people are saying, man, it was good.
That they enjoyed the show.
Yeah, the HBO show was solid because I don't know, you were like, what is the like? And I liked it from like episode 2. I was like, this is a good show, and then it had Louis Gossett Jr. in it, Iron Eagle Louis Gossett Jr. But Enemy Mine Louis Gossett Jr. I was like, what does this have to do with Watchmen, though? It's a good show on its own. And then by, towards the later episodes, about episode 8, you're like, oh, it totally needs to be Watchmen. Who's better? Jeff Johns or Brian Michael Bendis? Jeff Johns, final answer. Cool idea for an omnibus, a villain origins omnibus, collecting numerous miniseries that revolve around the origins of some of Marvel's great villains. I like to see like a Doctor Doom omnibus, just to get the Books of Doom collected in an oversized format. Speaking of Dr. Manhattan, why do you think Jeff Johns' recent work, like Three Jokers, Doomsday Clock, has been lackluster in comparison to his earlier work? Breaks my heart as his Green Lantern got me in the comics. I mean, sometimes writers need to take a break. He's focusing more on the TV and movie entertainment parts of DC. And that's where he came from, right? Like, with Richard Donner. He was under Richard Donner for a long time. So I think or maybe, sadly, maybe he's written the best stuff he's already written. I feel like sometimes you just can't go home. So maybe if he takes a break for 5 years, he can come back to Green Lantern and then we can judge him. And you are like sinking. Okay. Imagine if Star Wars was made by Alan Moore, there would be no sequels, prequels. Of course, the films would have been a lot darker and twisted. Oh, but they are still... Doesn't matter. Alan Moore is just a writer. I mean, they're still, if it's a cash cow for the company, then they're still going to make them, despite of how Alan Moore feels. Look at Watchmen. he doesn't have his credit. Like he refuses credit on anything Watchmen. That's why they credit Dave Gibbons. They do not credit Alan Moore or on Miracle Man. They don't credit Alan Moore. They just give him a credit. Or Captain Britain. I think in the omnibus of Captain Britain it says by the creator. No, in the Miracle Man it says by the creator, and then gives credit to everybody else. Comics have broken Alan Moore, and it's sad. And if you watch the interview he did with his daughter, I think last year, because everybody can be like, oh, he's just a crazy old man, and yeah, but if you sit and listen to him, you understand where he's coming from that perspective. It's on, I think it's on YouTube where I saw it, and it's a great interview where they talk about it, and you start to feel bad for him. Because at one time I was like that too. I'm like, Alan Moore has lost his mind. He was a great writer at one time, and he let it get to his head. But then you understand how comic books ended up breaking him, like breaking his heart. Y'all encouraging Bendis bad. Bendis is like Keanu Reeves. Is a great human being, so he gets a pass.
The original
writer. Thank you. That's what it is. The original writer. Thank you guys. Alan Moore wrote a couple short Star Wars stories. He wrote a couple. What was it? Was it Judge Dredd? I think.
Great Garley. Alan, it's all bullshit Moore. I like him. He's tired like me.
Be it.
Sorry. If what's his name? Graham's watching.
Graham's dad's like, no more near mint condition. That woman has a sailor's mouth. Be it as it may, Alan Moore's my favorite writer. No, he's still written some amazing stuff. Still, to this day. We're going to talk about Swamp Thing tomorrow. Speaking of Alan Moore, thoughts on Providence.
What's Shelter in?
Well, that's what he's doing, the act of, I don't know. I thought it was okay. No bashing. He's written good runs, but Bendis is mostly just meh. Some people really enjoy. Some people really enjoy Bendis, though.
Dude, where's my boy Andrew?
Hi,
but Jacob and Bo.
So Alan Moore is the Roger Waters Pink Floyd of comics. Maybe he's a wizard. What's up, Ringmaster? Hey guys. All right, we're gonna start wrapping up here. Shame Moore didn't make Watchmen. What was it? The book, The Ballad of Halo Jones. That's what a lot of people were upset about, that they wish he would. I have never read it, and I want to now that I've gotten into 2000 AD so much more. But that's what a lot of people wish that he would go back and finish.
Andrew's here. Okay.
I'm here. Jacob or Andrew? Who's here? Omar, what do you think of Irredeemable? I love Irredeemable. Top 10 favorite Boom comics of all time. I hate the fact that they're not reprinting the hardcovers, because now it makes me want to get it. It makes me want to get the compendium of what is it? The Incorruptible? Is that the follow? The sister title? Incorruptible, I think. But I really liked it. It's one of Mark Waid's best works. He had a good Supreme collection in hardcover for Alan Moore. Dude, I would be all over that. But sadly, those rights don't even belong to Rob Liefeld anymore. Now they fall on somebody else. So who knows when we'll get that. Look at that. Cameron likes Bendis. Top 3 for him. I feel the same way about Chris Claremont. Chris Claremont will always be my favorite writer of all time. And I don't care how people feel about his new writing, and I can agree with that. Not all of it is good. Is Thunderbolts Omnibus a good jumping on point? It is the jumping on point for Thunderbolts. It's awesome. Kurt Busiek was great. All right, we're gonna wrap up.
Raphael, I was seeing if I didn't say a word. How long he would go?
Yeah. All right, Melanie's done. That means we're done. And everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Where's Sugar Man? Melanie's blood sugar levels seem to go up. All right.
I'm sorry.
Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. We're on Patreon and Redbubble. For now, Redbubble. We're about to change that up.
Yeah.
But more importantly, everyone, have a wonderful weekend. Stay
it was
healthy.
Nice to talk to you all.
Stay safe.
And that's what, just really quick, when we would have friends over, I would go lie on the couch after a while and
Yeah.
just listen to you guys. I've done this all my life.
We've been to concerts and you would go and lay down. You found a place to go lay down. I'm like, what the heck?
No, but then I woke back up. It was a lot of fun.
Anyway, everyone, please stay healthy. Stay safe out there. Much love.
Stay minty.